The usual gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
We heard from Matthew in Farmington, who's writing in his gratitude journal right now in
Farmington.
Oh, so why that absolutely incredibly good song by Oingo Boingo today?
That's Danny Elfman solo. Even though it is pretty much the band.
It is the band, yeah.
But it's from the solo album. It's his birthday today.
Danny Elfman's birthday today. Happy birthday! So I was looking. Brought up the lyrics for that song, and it's pretty intense. In the middle of a big tornado, on the tip of everyone's tongue, in the belly of a giant whale. Now, is that gratitude? Is that good for you? Is it good for me? But there's another song called Gratitude. It's by Brandon Luke, and it's a song to Jesus.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
It's I throw up my hands and I praise you. Hallelujah.
That sounds like a country song.
Yeah. Gratitude fit for a king. Completely different. Completely different, although there are biblical references in the Danny Elfman song as well. Hello.
Hi. If you're watching us at 96.com/live,
You can
will
see Bill Allred, team player.
You can't. Bill is wearing his "Your Brain Is Beautiful" T-shirt. But what I was going to direct your attention to is there's a crawl at the top of the screen.
Is that what is that the technical term? Is that what they call that?
Yeah.
That's a crawl.
Yeah, because look at it crawl across the
Hope
top.
for Mental Health Radiothon. That's what we're doing today. If you call, what's that number?
888-989-0963. There are people manning phones right now. 888-989-0963. And they're here.
Let's go to our cameras outside.
What?
No?
No.
I thought maybe we could
No.
turn a camera on the phone room
No,
like we...
it's- No.
No?
But they're out there. I mean, I could open the door.
Could you? Will that make the cameras able to see them?
If we turn on this camera,
Oh yeah, probably would. Yeah,
might be
turn
able
on
to see
that.
that there.
Turn on that camera, Dawson, and
turn on the guest camera. No,
guest
maybe
camera.
not.
We'll see the phone room. No,
Not
you can
quite.
see the sink.
Yeah,
Eh,
they're
eh,
on the other side of the thing.
Yeah. But here it is, Huntsman Mental Health Foundation. It's a radiothon. It's the first time ever done anything like this. And for the Huntsman, of course, they're famous here in this town for the cancer research that they do. This is a world renowned center for cancer research.
Mm-hmm.
And a few years ago, the Huntsman family said, let's do the same thing with mental health. Let's make this a world-renowned research place for mental health, and so people can
Yeah,
get
not
help.
just research, but
just providing help, providing
crisis care. That's one of the things that's really
That's what's
unusual
cool
what
about
they've
it.
put together. They have a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week crisis care center. Anybody can walk in anytime and get help.
And if you want to help today, we want to raise a lot of money today for the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation. So, you can become a donor for just $19 a month, but you can go to yourbrainisbeautiful.org. Is it
Yeah.
org?
Yeah.
Yourbrainisbeautiful.org, and you can become the monthly donor there, or you can make a one-time donation. But again, the point is we want to raise a lot of money, and then the secondary point is, or maybe advise for, it's the same, it's equal weight. There are other radio stations doing this here in the building, and we would like to raise tons more money than they do. So make it help mental health in the community, and just help us be able to brag over our listeners and how great they are.
888-989-0963. You can also text HOPE to 33986, and they will get back to you that way.
That's our regular text number. Yeah.
Yep.
So just text HOPE. They'll call you back or text you back and say, here's how you can help. But I think the Broadway media stations will be doing this all day. And we'll do a regular show here, a regular Radio from Hell show. We'll talk to some people from the Huntsman Foundation, and we want your money. That's what we really want, is your money. Yourbrainisbeautiful.org, or what's that phone number, Gina?
888-989-0963. Let me see if they're answering.
I ought to. Is anybody calling at all? Any?
Are the phones ringing yet? No?
What? Okay, somebody call. What's the number?
Somebody call. Right? Are they working?
Yeah, that's the question: is are they working?
Give them the number again.
I don't have it in front of me, so I don't know.
It's 888-989-0963.
Okay. So call it now. But listen, we're going to just sit here until a phone rings. We're not going to do anything except sit here until a phone rings. No?
I hear it ringing.
Okay. Okay. Is anybody out there to answer the phone? This is the next question. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I can hear them ringing. There they go. Now they're ringing.
All right. But it is a full show today, and we'll get to it coming up after these messages with your check-ins.
Yes, 877-602-9696. That's our number for you to check in with the Radio from Hell show. 877-602-9696 again. Or you can text us. That's 33986.
Need some geek die in the snow, prosecutors allege. Reed and her lawyers claim. Oh, yesterday we had a murder.
The best question of the week.
There we go.
You can send them to us, radiofromhell@x96.com. Put best question in the subject line, and we might get to it. These are from, I think these were collected at some of our live events.
Oh.
Where we have people write questions down, and we never got to them
Okay.
at the live events.
All right.
And so we're just going to go through a couple of these really quick. Jacob Smiley wants to know, how do I get my music played on your station?
Todd Newcomb, he's the program director.
Yeah, and get a record label and an agent. And
We've played.
we have.
I mean,
We have local bands on fairly often.
I want to say Aces didn't have a record label at first until
No, they
we started playing.
That's right. Yeah.
And there's been a few bands that
Yeah.
we've helped break. So,
Moonpools and Caterpillars.
Backseat Lovers.
yeah. So
Okay.
just get a hold of
Todd
Todd.
Newcomb.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, this Stacy Sawyer and Ramsey want to know, do you guys ever get on each other's nerves?
Nope.
Yeah,
Well, that was easy.
how, maybe every 10 minutes or so, something like that. And then you have to take a break or a vacation to like each other again. No, it's never that bad.
Why do you think I'm gone so much?
It's never, because we like it when you go. Let's see. Now here's one. How much longer will you guys be on X96? What time is it?
We're off at 10.
And then finally this one. Have you seen any of your co-hosts naked?
I can say no.
I can say no too, and this is Carrie.
It's
and
not for lack of trying.
I know. Carrie and I have talked about this before. In the old days when we traveled a lot,
Yes.
and we traveled on a really tight budget for the show, we would have to share a motel room or a hotel room. I never once saw Carrie naked in all of that time, and I don't think you ever saw me naked.
I'm a never nude.
Yeah, it's just not. It just was not in the cards.
No.
Not something.
No.
I don't think you should see people you work with naked. I just
No.
think that's not a good idea.
I don't think you should see people in your family naked.
Exactly. Very few people you should see naked.
Amy Schumer was talking in her stand-up routine, and
Yeah.
I can't quote her exactly, but she said, it's hard to have sex with your husband because what you're doing is you're having sex with a member of your family. That's
weird.
I had Thanksgiving with you.
Yeah, that's weird. So anyway, there you go.
Does Artie really have 40 cats?
I wouldn't be surprised.
As far as I know, yeah.
I don't know for sure, but I would not be surprised.
I mean, I won't go to his house to find out.
I don't think we want people to go check because the animal services might take his cats away. So
That's
we
also
won't, we
true.
won't comment on how many cats.
My guess is what Artie does is he feeds a lot of cats, but they're not like all over his house.
I don't know. I could
Or
see
maybe
Artie.
they are.
I could see Artie having
Maybe they
under.
are.
They're into the bed. They're in
Yeah.
cabinets.
Whenever somebody asks me something about Artie, I never say I don't think so because it could be true.
I stayed in a place, I told you about this before, a trailer in Uvalde, Texas. And I stayed for 2 or 3 nights in this trailer. This woman who lived there had about 80 cats in this trailer. It was horrible.
the trailer?
Oh, it was horrible. Some of them were sick,
Wow.
They had feline.
You stayed. Why did
I
you
didn't have
continue
any.
to?
I had no place
You
else
had
to
no-
go. I didn't have any place else to go.
That's funny because I just rewatched Batman Returns, and it's sexy when Michelle Pfeiffer has all those cats, but not what you're describing. No.
This was not. No, it was not good. And I had no idea. He said, so you can stay with me, and I said, okay, that'll be great. You can stay with my mother. That's my mother's trailer. You can stay here. Okay. Oh, Jesus. God, what do I do? Oh, I know there are a lot of cats here. We'll clean the couch off.
We'll clean the couch
You can
off.
Go. You have no idea how many lint rollers we go through.
It was awful.
All right. There's your best questions. We could probably talk about Pride a little bit here. Pride's happening this weekend. Oh, there you go. That officially ends the best questions.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
6:18. Let's get this over with.
We will officially begin the program, and then we'll go to your check-ins. The number to check in with us is 877-602-9696. You can text us as well, 33986. Let's begin the show, and then we'll check in, and we'll tell you about raising money for the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation. The moon is, it's 96.7% of full.
Pretty damn full.
That's essentially a full moon. It will rise today at 7:50 p.m., today being Friday. It's the 29th day of May in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. It's the end of the Middle Ages Day.
Okay.
It could have fooled me.
Yep, it's the end of the. It was on this day in 1453 that Constantinople fell to the Ottoman invaders. I remember it well. It's National Alligator Day. You know, I used to have, and it was very common to see it in Florida, an alligator head, a baby alligator's head, and it was a keychain. It was really disgusting. They used to they'd sell them all. They sold them all over the place in Florida.
That's terrible.
All kinds of, and I don't think they do it anymore. It's National, thank you, Coq au vin Day.
Ooh.
That Coq au vin means coq vin en
Chicken
vin.
and wine.
Chicken and wine.
Rooster in wine. Yeah. It's put a pillow in your fridge day.
What? I do like a cold pillow.
Well,
I'm a big
some
fan
people
of the
do,
cold pillow.
but it
how you do
says
it.
in the old tradition, people would put pillows inside their refrigerators. It was supposed to bring prosperity.
Well,
So that was back in the Middle Ages.
I just like a cold pillow.
Mount Everest Day. This is on this day in 1953. Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay, the Sherpa, they climbed to the top of Mount Everest on this day in 1953. In the middle of a big tornado, on the tip of everyone's tongue, in the belly of a giant whale, it's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio, Kerry Jackson, Bill Allred, Gina Barberi. Katie for short is our producer. Dawson is in the booth helping out as well. We also have the dog Vax is in there, I know. And let's see,
Lakai?
Lakai, is she in the back somewhere?
There's lots of help today because we have a phone bank
Yeah.
here for the radiothon we're doing for Huntsman Mental Health.
888-989-0963 is the number to call and donate for Huntsman Mental Health Foundation. We'd like those phones to ring all day, and so do that. And if you want to check in with us, you use our other number, 877-602-9696. Do that, or you can text us at 33986.
all right. Let's see. Zane in Dallas checking in. It gives me gratitude to drink Mill Creek coffee. A. Arlo Gumby, last day on the bus, dealing with idiots on the road for a couple of months.
Oh, it's school getting out different places. Yeah.
Jamaica John, you know, it's funny because I saw Gumby on his Facebook yesterday. He has not changed.
Really?
Yeah, has not
He is
changed.
the Gumby you remember?
He is the same Gumby I remember. Jamaica John checking in. You lords are the oingo to my boingo. Thank you. Max Power here. Here's a poem for you, sweetie. Run fast or lose your ass. Okay. Mixer driver Shane checking in from Orrin, hauling all the crappy loads that dispatcher Jordan is giving me.
Oh.
Mike in Nashville, and I love my brain. Meshach of Erda. Kira and Andy, Sleepless in Sandy. Dustin once again checking in from Stockton. Inspector Chet here, filled with gratitude for you, lords.
Oh, thank you.
Best to you from Ron the Carpenter. Carrie, I'm glad you brought your bell.
It was dinging at a different time. There you go.
There it is.
Sorry. Katie in San Pete County checking in. John the Liberal in a literal coal mine checking in. Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in from Walnut Creek, California. Chef Roy checking in. Good morning. We made it. Happy Friday. Dirty Cliff reporting for duty. Johnny B checking in. I have gratitude for Jimmy. His
Yeah,
spot today.
He'll be
Yeah,
here.
Jimmy the wine guy will be here.
And the Guinness that I will crack open during said spot. All right, Johnny B. Mikkel of Reno, happy healthy Friday. Tom in Reno checking in. Evolving into Tom was in Reno today, moving back to the motherland, Salt Lake City.
Oh, good. Welcome back.
Good to see you. Joe Dirt checking in. My son gets married tomorrow. I can't sleep all night.
Oh, that's fun.
All right, let's see. We got. Let's go to Tyler.
Hi, hey Tyler, are you there?
I am.
Hi, what's up today?
Oh, just driving to work. What about you?
Yeah,
We're already here.
I'm already at work.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I was listening yesterday when you were talking about KPGR, or Pleasant Grove radio station.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I remembered I was there, and I did an internship, actually, with 1019, and I was curious if you guys knew about Marcus in the morning, if he was still in video.
Who?
You're cutting in and
Your
out.
bad signal. Who are you wondering about?
Marcus in theme, Marcus in the morning.
Marcus,
Isn't he a cruise ship director now?
I believe Marcus is no longer with us on the
Yeah.
planet.
Oh, okay.
He is no longer among the living.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. See ya.
Okay, good morning. Bye.
Thank you.
What a terrible phone.
Yeah.
That was really bad. It's been one of those Trump phones. Let's see. Joe Dirt checking. Oh, we got that one. Dave of Westbrook checking in. Happy Friday from El Chacon in Weber County. Thank you for all you do. Love, Anthony, OG listener since KJQ.
Oh, thank you.
Woodworker Willie checking in. Jello Salad Annie. Eric in Purgatory. Shane, I'll talk to Jordan on your behalf. When I see him this weekend, I'll get you all pumps on Monday. Cement Dave. Okay.
We're sharing messages between.
Code. Heck yeah. Brady and Bluffdale. Liza Brarian here checking in. All right, well, looks like everybody's here. But we need to remind you about the Huntsman Mental Health fundraiser that we're doing today, the Radiothon.
Yeah, right now there are people out there manning phone. We actually have a phone bank out in our cantina.
There it is.
See?
888-989-0963. So who's that standing in front of the camera?
I don't know.
Get out. Move that guy in the shirt out of the way. Yeah, you. We need you to call 888-989-0963 if you can make a one-time donation or if you can become a monthly donor to the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation. And one thing we should also point out, because mental health is so important, and
It's
if you are
healthcare.
if you are right now struggling, if you're having crisis, don't call that number. Call 988.
Yeah.
Do it immediately.
Yeah, that's Huntsman Mental Health as well.
Yeah.
They
They
coordinate.
Yeah.
they coordinate that for our area. So if you're calling from Salt Lake, you will be talking to somebody in Salt Lake, essentially.
You know, you don't even have to be in crisis. Like they've said, it doesn't have to. You don't have to wait for it to get so bad before you call and ask for help. If you're just having a hard time,
I'm feeling lonely. What?
Yeah.
Or I just can't seem to break down this sadness I've
Yep.
been feeling.
if it's just that,
Anxiety. I
Yeah.
feel anxiety. What should I do? I feel so anxious about the way the world is going right now. Call 988. There are people there who can help you.
To donate, text the word HOPE to 33986. You could also go to yourbrainisbeautiful.org. There's a link to donate there. Or if you'd like to speak to somebody out there in our cantina at the phone bank, you can do that. Live people, 888-989-0963. They do good work. They're just getting started, and they need your help.
Show us the phone bank again. I want to know that those
See if that
phones.
guy's moved.
Yeah, he's moved now. Let's
Thank
see.
goodness.
Oh, come on. So nobody's on a phone right now. 888-989-0963. Call it.
Church office building Tyler checking in. Metal shop Mark. Adam the electrician. Tim the tree guy. Dispatcher Jordan's loads are fine. They're just fine. Hatchman Justin.
Well, that's good.
Good to know. Traffic, Gina, please.
traffic is fine, just fine. I'm looking at the UDOT cameras. Everything looks like it's moving well, and nobody sent anything in via text. But we appreciate it when you let us know what you're seeing out there on the roads. If it's safe for you to text and let us know at 33986.
All right. Coming up on the program today, of course, Sean Means will be here at 7 o'clock with the movie reviews. We've got Jimmy the Wine Guy here at 7:45. Boner of the day before that. Beat Gina coming up. Best question of the week. And we'll be cajoling you to donate to the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation as well throughout the program. Right after these messages and a song, it's Big Boy News and Opinioendo, and Frank Christ presents the Dead Celebrity Game. All coming up. Stand by for that. Trilogy Veterinary is open now. Yes, it's Dr. Josh Davis. He comes in here. He's going to be here on Wednesday answering questions about your puppies and your kitties. 9872 South, 700 East in Sandy. Hudson was he was acting like he was having a little arthritis situation. And so I took him in, had him checked.
And he got you right in, didn't he?
Got me right in. So, It's also Dental Health Month at Trilogy Vets in Sandy. I had this done for Hudson as well. Mention Radio from Hell. Save $50 off of your pet's teeth cleaning. Also, they have 2 new doctors joining their team. Trilogy Vet Center in Sandy will be hosting an open house on Saturday, June 6th from 2 to 4 p.m. You can meet and greet with them, take a tour of the hospital. They got giveaways and goodies for pets and the people. Compassionate, comprehensive veterinary care. It's not like those big corporate-owned hospitals that are springing up all over the place. This is a small shop. They keep it local. Whether it's emergency care or just regular routine checkup, they can take care of you. Go to trilogyvetsandy.com.
Don't miss.
Well, unbeknownst to me, my family has been playing a game, a drinking game. They've been playing this drinking game after I go to bed.
Do they purposefully wait till you go to bed?
I think so.
Okay, we got to wait till Dad goes to bed.
But on Saturday, we all went out to dinner to celebrate a birthday, and then we came back home, and somebody said, well, "You guys want to watch House?" Oh, what?
All right.
Okay, House. So what they've
the
been doing?
old TV show.
Yep. Yeah, with what's his name?
Hugh Laurie.
Hugh Laurie, and they have been watching House. Now, I think my youngest, who just celebrated the birthday, 21, started watching House, I think, or maybe it was my son. I don't know. But they started at season 1, and my wife has kind of jumped into it now too.
House is great.
And I have never really watched it. But they say, "You want to watch House? We're going to do the drinking game."
It's not lupus.
They have that's part of it.
Oh, is it?
They have the House drinking game. Here are the rules for how. So as you're watching House, you have a drink with you. You take a drink every time House pops a Vicodin. Okay.
Okay.
You take a drink whenever they show graphic surgery.
Okay.
Like really graphic, bloody surgery. You take a drink every time House hits on Cuddy, which is fairly often.
Okay.
As I watched 4 episodes in a row. Let's see. You take a drink when House says something racist or bigoted, which he occasionally does.
Okay.
Let's see. You take a drink when the team. When the team searches a patient's house. They have to go to the house and search for clues.
Mm-hmm. Which happens just about every episode.
Happens a lot. You take a drink whenever Wilson gives a sanctimonious speech. Wilson is the oncologist who's sort of House's better side, better-natured side, and he's always very sanctimonious. And then you take 2 drinks when somebody says it's not lupus. And
it's never lupus.
It's never when it's never lupus. And you finish your drink if anybody in particular, or if anyone, particularly a cast member, dies. So you finish your drink. And I tell you, after watching 4 episodes of House, we were all, my youngest doesn't drink, but the rest of us were pretty much on the floor.
You were housed.
Yeah, we were housed. I've never really watched that show, and
it's a good show.
It's okay, but it's so the same every episode. Mm-hmm. It's just the same. It's the same show every single episode. But there are good performances in it. The actors are all pretty good, and Hugh Laurie is great. And I think it's interesting that they give you a character like that, who's the center character of the show. He's the person that you're supposed to kind of really like, but he's just a turd for the most part.
But can I pivot to the other part of this, which is having a drinking game with your kids? Is that weird?
Well, they're adults.
But they're still your kids. I don't know.
Yeah, but they're adults.
I know.
They're adults.
But the point of a drinking game is to try to get drunk, right? Isn't that kind of the?
I suppose.
Then that's not weird.
Well,
I'm just
adults
I'm
get
just
drunk.
asking questions.
Adults. See, you don't get drunk, right?
No,
I mean, I've seen you drunk, but that's probably
I've been drunk for work.
Yeah, it's probably the last time you were ever drunk. It's the last time we saw you drunk.
Yes,
Which was a long time ago.
my birthday 5 years ago.
We got to work on that.
Drink
by
a
the way.
bitch.
We got to work on that. But people who, I mean, we don't get falling down drunk, but when you have drinks, you get tipsy.
Just let me drink.
And when your children are old enough to drink, they will get tipsy.
No, I mean, so when we're with Festus, and we'll go out to dinner and we'll order a drink.
But you're all civilized about it. I
You're
mean,
so mean when you're drunk.
when we go out to dinner, we'll have, like, we went out to dinner before this, and we went to this Japanese seafood and sushi buffet called Sukiya. It's out in Midvale. And my God, what a lot of food there is there. I mean, just this, and it's packed with people who love sushi and seafood. And so we had sake. We ordered sake and had sake. But that's, you don't get drunk doing that. But when you're home,
You're not driving anywhere.
yeah, why not have a drinking game with your kids?
My time. I will enjoy it.
Except the one that just turned 21 does not drink. So I think they
At all, like even that 21st birthday didn't have.
No. And that's fine. I'm as long, keep it that way as long as you can. That's what I say.
Alcohol, as they say, it makes you let down your prohibitions.
Your prohibitions.
Your prohibitions.
Yeah, let them down.
Let's see. Our house drinking game. We take a shot when one of the interns says it fits the symptoms when they're diagnosing.
Oh, so they're
other
doing
people.
the same thing.
Other
Okay.
people have a house drinking game.
Let's see. We didn't really notice the shows being the same every episode when we watched them week to week.
Yeah.
But once we started binging,
Yep.
you realize everything is
Yep.
formula.
Yeah, I watched 4 in a row, and it was just pretty much the same episode every time. Like, okay,
All right.
and it's perfect. That makes it perfect for a drinking game too.
Yes. All right, 6:36 right now. Before we get to news, we got to remind you to give to the Huntsman Mental
Mental health.
Health Foundation.
Not the Mental Illness Foundation.
No. That's a completely different thing.
Yes, it is. 888-989-0963 is the number to call right now. Their operators are standing by.
And he means that.
They really are.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
see
they're
the
sitting by. They're not standing by.
Let's
They're-
see out there. Yeah, they're all sitting there.
Yeah.
And I don't see any of them on the phone. So it's 888-989-0963. It's hard to, I'm sure you're paying those people a lot of money to be here out here. Danielle is with us. She's the Vice President of Philanthropy for the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, it's our pleasure. So tell us a little bit about this whole story about who the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation is.
Thank you for asking. The Huntsman Mental Health Foundation is transforming how the world understands, treats, and prevents mental illness. The Huntsman family is doing for mental health what they've done for cancer. As the fundraising arm of the Huntsman Mental Health Institute, we support crisis care, suicide prevention, youth mental health services, life-saving research, and so much more.
Yeah, it's really, I was saying earlier, the Huntsman family became this is a world-renowned cancer foundation and research center is what I mean to say.
That's right.
And I assume the aim is to make the mental health research and treatment world-renowned here as well.
That's right. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute will put Utah on the map with the groundbreaking and life-saving research that will be done there. And it's really important for the state of Utah because this is personal for our Utah families. In Utah, suicide is the leading cause of death for children ages 10 through 17.
That's shocking.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And it's not something we should take lightly. We have to act now, and that is for the full continuum of care, right? It's preventative. We need to meet people where they are and help them when they're in crisis as well. And some of the ways we'll do that is through the groundbreaking research that's happening right here in our backyard in Utah.
And it's remarkable too, the treatment center, the walk-in treatment center. People can just go in there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no insurance, nothing. If you're in crisis, you can go in there and say, "Help!"
That's right. It's a really special place. Our crisis care center is open 24/7, 365 days a year, and no one's turned away for their inability to pay. And immediately you will be treated. You are assessed, you are put into the right treatment, and you get the help that you need. And not only do we have the crisis care center, but a lot of people don't know that we see patients from 46 of the 50 states in the United States.
Really?
Yes. We have the Huntsman Mental Health Institute, which is also a mental health hospital with 160 beds. And 60 of those are dedicated to youth. And so not only do we have the crisis care center, we also have a mental health hospital where we're serving our community.
It's so this ain't cheap, folks. This takes a lot of money to do. The Huntsman Family Foundation, that's a great foundation of money, but we need to add to that. So.
888-989-0963. You can either do a monthly donation, which is an easy way to do it, or a one-time, either one.
And we one of our listeners, we understand, just called a few minutes ago and donated $400.
Nice.
Just said, "Here, I got $400.
Well done.
That's
Thank
for you." Danielle, nice to meet you.
Thank you for having me.
Are you going to go answer phones?
I am, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to talk to all of your listeners.
So ask for Danielle when you call 888-989-0963. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
You can also text the word HOPE to 33986 or go to yourbrainisbeautiful.org. All right, we got big boy news and opinioendo right now. And right after that, it's Frank Christ Presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. Going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win
Tickets to see Blue October.
Get those Blue October tickets. Just sit through a game of Frank Christ Presents at 877-602-9696. We'll play after this big boy news and opinioendo. Brought to you by.
Summer's almost here. Get ready for every adventure at your locally owned Big O Tires with the 64th anniversary sale. Buy 3 Big O brand tires, get 1 free. Plus free ProTech Plus warranty now through June 21st at Big O Tires, the team you trust.
And always remember, don't ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, a day after Donald Trump and his affiliated 250 Freedom Fest announced the first wave of performers for the Great American State Fair, shows on the Washington National Mall in June and July. Milli Vanilli and Morris Day are among the scheduled acts who have said, "Nope, we're not coming. No."
Also Brett Michaels, also the Commodores.
You've got to know that when Milli Vanilli says we're not going to perform, this is really bad.
I think the only ones that are still on it are Vanilla Ice and CNC Music Factory.
Okay, but they're going to get it under control because this is headed up by a man that Donald Trump appointed to organize this state fair. This is Keith Cratch. And if Keith Cratch is going to be in charge, you know that he's not going to get anybody.
No. Can't they get the Village People?
Well, I don't know why you said that, Kerry, because if anybody's listening, they're going to try.
Yeah.
They'll get the Village People.
Because the Village People lead guy He's a big Trump supporter.
Is
so
okay with the YMCA dance.
Now, here, this line, I'm going to move on to another story, but Trump and his supporters have long had a contentious relationship with the music community. Celine Dion, Elton John, Guns N' Roses, among many, Bruce Springsteen, of course, among many artists who have objected to their music. So let me just put that another way. Trump and his supporters have long had a contentious relationship with people who are talented.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's move on, shall we? Public denied a vote on the Box Elder County Data Center. The public will not have the opportunity to vote on the proposed data center. In a post to the county's website, Box Elder County Attorney Stephen Hadfield said that his office had determined that neither resolution is legally preferable to voters or referable to voters. As a result, the referendum applications have been rejected. The applications had been filed by the Box Elder Accountability Referendum, and if allowed, would have placed the question of whether to move forward with the massive Stratos project facility on the November ballot if organizers had gathered enough signatures. But the county attorney's office says no. It's not that kind of a.
It's going to happen.
They
are going to make it happen no matter what.
The referendum application filings came weeks after a dispute over the proposed 40,000-acre site. And here's another thing to consider. Yesterday, a 3.1 magnitude earthquake struck Box Elder County, very near where they want to build this. The tremor originated at a small knoll near Sage Valley known as Johnson Hill, not far from the site of the proposed hyperscale data center.
Earthquake warning has been issued. It's going to be 9.0 or greater magnitude. It may destroy lots of houses.
Exactly. The earthquake hit about 2.5 miles northeast of the western portion of the site. The Ruby Pipeline, which carries natural gas and is key to the project's development, runs along the southern end of the massive campus property. A 3.1 magnitude tremor may feel similar to a heavy truck passing by for those close to the epicenter, if you want something to compare it to.
Yeah.
Gina, this is a story for you.
Okay.
Road rage.
Yes.
Is an increasing problem in Utah and across the country. And one Fox 13 viewer, and I don't know if it was you or not, wanted to know why people treat each other so differently behind the wheel than they do anywhere else. What are they thinking? This viewer said, "What are these people thinking?"
Yeah,
just
that's
like
me.
you. If you're in
I don't get it.
If you're in the grocery store or on the street and you run into someone with your cart or you bump into them, you're going to say, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry."
Yep.
You're not going to flip them off.
No.
Well, I do, but somebody bumps me with their cart.
Get out of my way.
They get the finger, man. Swenson admits that she's asked herself the same question she posed to Fox 13. What is it about getting into a car that changes your mindset a little bit?
Because you feel like people can't. It's like being anonymous on the internet. People feel you can't see you.
You know, though, I'm telling you, people who get road rage they're dangerous in other situations too. They're just they're dicks.
They're jerks.
And they'll if you bump them with your cart in the grocery store, I think she's wrong. You're going to get the same thing from them. You're going to get anger from them. Let's see what else we have going here. Oh, this is sad news for people in Sandy. The Sandy Crown Burger location is going to be closed for several weeks.
What?
Following an early morning fire that started
tragedy.
in the restaurant's ceiling. I'm sure it had nothing to do with grease. The fire at the restaurant near 9600 South State Street was first reported at around 5:40 in the morning. Witnesses said, "Hey, there's smoke coming out of the building, and it's not like that usual grease release we see." You
know why this
have you ever gone by a Crown Burger when
it smells delicious
and they're releasing it?
But the other bad thing about this is my other Crown Burger locations are going to be busier now because this one's closed. I'm going to have to wait longer.
And I keep hearing that the one on 2nd South, is it, and 3rd East, around in there, I keep hearing that one's going to close. That they're
I think they're redeveloping that whole area.
Yeah, something else is going to go there.
Yeah.
I know it is, but nobody was injured during the fire. That's the good news.
I love my Crown Burger.
Gina, you'll still be able to get maybe you'll have to switch to the Apollo burger because you know what?
No, I'm
it's
loyal
almost
to Crown
exactly
I'm
the same
loyal
thing.
To Crown Burger.
I think it's almost exactly.
No, they put too much
thing.
mayonnaise in their fry sauce. There's a good ratio.
She is an expert.
Well,
There's a better ratio.
Listen,
at Crown Burger.
then hoard some fry sauce from Crown Burger and. Oh yeah, Martina McBride has ditched the event too. Here it is. Yeah, I just saw that.
Flo Rida and Vanilla Ice, I think, are the only ones.
They're the only
still
two left. Yeah.
Well, you sure? Because this story says the Commodores and CNC Music Factory.
Commodores pulled out too.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. I think it's going to end up being Martina McBride for 2 days.
She pulled out.
Oh, it's going to be then Vanilla Ice for 2 days.
Yeah.
2 days of Ice Ice Baby.
Well, he's got 2 songs.
Martina McBride released a statement, and the guy who runs the Kennedy Center tweeted back at her saying, "You've always been a woke lefty." Jeez. They're children. They're children.
I know. Well, Keith Cratch will take care of it. Keith Cratch. Donald Trump this week became the most unpopular president since The Economist started polling that sort of thing in 2009.
Wow.
His net approval rating is -24. The war in Iran has hurt Donald Trump's standing. His net approval rating for foreign policy is -20. But it is his handling of the economy that is really dragging him down, even more than the war.
He only cares about his own economy. That's the
Three-quarters-
only economy he cares about.
3/4 of Americans think that its condition, the economy, is fair to poor. 63% think that it's getting worse. If that doesn't change, it's going to hurt the Republican Party in November's midterms. The forecasting model used by The Economist says that the Democrats have a 9 in 10 chance of winning control of the House of Representatives, and the Senate at this point is a toss-up.
Say, don't worry, we'll find a way to screw it up.
A vote for Trump means your groceries will be cheaper. So many people mention, I go in, so many people mention groceries, that beautiful but simple word, groceries.
Donald Trump earlier this year purchased more than $1 million in the stock of Dell Technologies, a transaction that's drawing scrutiny after the Pentagon this week announced a $9.7 billion contract with Dell Technologies.
Yep.
Woohoo! Why don't people care about this? They should care about this.
They do. That's why the poll in The Economist is going down and down and down. It's becoming so blatant. The grift is becoming so blatant. You can't ignore it anymore.
Yeah. Sports weather traffic.
Well, San Antonio not going down without a fight. They won last night over Oklahoma City Thunder, 118-91. Now that series is tied at 3 apiece. They're vying for a chance to play the Knicks in the championship. In the NHL today, you have the Canadiens and the Hurricanes at 6 o'clock. Carolina leads that series 3-1. Let's see. The Royals play Portland Thorns tomorrow at 2 p.m. That is your sports weather. So it's sunny most of the day today. Tonight, it'll be windy, and there is an actual storm coming in tonight. 70% chance of showers. Could even see some thunderstorms overnight tonight into tomorrow. Saturday, 60% chance of showers, only 70 tomorrow. Then things start to warm up by the end of the weekend. Traffic. Let's see if anything's happened. Let's see. Right Wing Wade is checking in from I-15. Both lanes and directions moving nicely. And UDOT agrees with you, Wade. I don't see any accidents or slowdowns on their cameras. But we're always curious what friends of the program are seeing out on the roads. And you let us know via text at 33986.
Hello, Frank.
Oh, hello, everyone.
It's Frank Christ. Frank Christ is here in the studio with us. Frank is the Grim Reaper, the Reaper of Celebrity Souls.
I'm wondering, Frank, if you went to the artists that were supposed to play at that Washington, D.C. show and just kind of hovered in the background going, I wouldn't go to that show if I were you.
Well, I did remind, is it Millie or Vanilli?
I don't remember.
I did remind him that his partner has passed.
You did collect him at some point. So.
Yes, I did.
Frank reaps celebrity souls. And it's very hard on you, I know. It's got to be mentally taxing.
It is.
Perhaps you'd like to make a donation to the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation.
Oh, I already have.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for having the door closed. I don't need all those people out there seeing me.
Frank, it's his curse to reap the souls of celebrities, and he joins us every weekday to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He brings in a list of actors, 4 actors, and he's very happy to report that 3 of the actors on that list are...
they're just fine.
They're still with us. They're among the living.
Yes.
But one of them, Frank has taken. And if the contestant can identify the dead celebrity, they win a prize. Who do we have to play today?
Looks like Jen is here.
Jen, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. I'm just fine.
Oh, thank goodness, Jen. Thank goodness. Jen, if you can tell me which one of these actors is no longer among the living, you will win a fine prize, which is, Gina?
Tickets to see Blue October, Friday, March 5th, 2027 at the Complex.
All right, are you ready to go, Jen?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Because it is Mount Everest Day, Frank gave me a list of actors in movies featuring Mount Everest. Number 1, Randall Tex Cobb, boxer and actor. As a boxer, he possessed one of the greatest boxing chins of all time, and Cobb also packed considerable punching power. As an actor, he was in the Coen Brothers film Raising Arizona, and he was also on the TV shows Miami Vice, The X-Files, and Walker, Texas Ranger. His Everest movie, Randall Tex Cobb, is in The Golden Child. Eddie Murphy ends up in a high-altitude snowbound monastery tucked into the remote Himalayan mountain range. That's Randall Tex Cobb. Number 2 is Olivia Hussey. Began acting in London in a production of A Prime of Miss Jean Brodie. That led to a role as Juliet in Franco Zeffirelli's Romeo and Juliet. Hussey was in 2 horror movies, Stephen King's It and Psycho 4: The Beginning, and she had voice roles in Star Wars video games, including Star Wars Rogue Squadron, Star Wars Force Commander, and Star Wars The Old Republic. Her Everest movie, Olivia Hussey, is in Lost Horizon, a musical about a hazardous trek through the ice and wind of the Everest peaks to the hidden valley of Shangri-La. Number 2, Olivia Hussey. Number 3 is Arnold Vosloo. He became known for playing villainous roles, most notably as Imhotep in The Mummy and The Mummy Returns. Vosloo was also in Hard Target, Agent Cody Banks, Blood Diamond, and he played a terrorist in the 4th season of 24. His Everest movie, G.I. Joe Retaliation, featuring a gravity-defying zipline battle sequence between ninjas across the sheer snowy cliff faces of the high Everest peaks.
It could happen.
Sure. Number 3 is Arnold Vosloo. And finally on this list, Ed Marinaro, an actor and former professional football running back who played in the National Football League for the Minnesota Vikings. As an actor, he was a member of the TV series Laverne and Shirley, Sisters, and also a regular on Hill Street Blues. His Everest movie, Yeti, Curse of the Snow Demon. Number 4, Ed Marinaro. So one of those actors, Jen, is dead. Which one?
I'm going to guess, is it Ed Marinaro?
No?
Oh, he's fine.
Ed Marinaro's fine. He's still with us. He's 76. Should we give Jen another chance? Here we go. Listen very carefully now, Jen. Is it Arnold Vosloo? Is it Randall Tex Cobb, or is it Olivia Hussey?
Oh, I think it's Olivia Hussey.
It is. It's Olivia Hussey.
Juliet.
She died in 2024. She was 73 years old. So there you go. You unlike Frank, we believe in second chances, and you win the prize on the second shot. Jen, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hang on.
Well, I have to go check on a couple of celebrities today.
Whose birthday is it?
Annette Bening is 68.
I think she's fine.
She's just fine.
Yeah.
Should be.
You know, I didn't know that. I thought maybe I'd taken LaToya,
but maybe you did, and she came back.
You've had some of the Jacksons.
I'll let you know when it's her time, because I'm sure there won't be a press release. 70 today. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
Well, everything's looking good. Are people still on vacation from
I can't answer
Memorial
that
Day?
question.
No? Roads look great, so if you have to be somewhere, you shouldn't have any trouble getting there. If you do, text us and let us know, 33986. The Sojo Music Festival brings 4 bands over 2 nights to Sojo Summerfest 2026. Enjoy carnival rides, fireworks, food, summer fun at Sojo Summerfest sjcsummerfest.com for details.
All right, KXRK Provo. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. Sean Means is here to review movies, the movies that are opening this weekend. Stand by for that. We got Boner of the Day coming up. Jimmy the Wine Guy at 7:45. Beat Gina coming up. All on the way. And, of course, we want to continue to encourage you to give to the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation. They're answering the phones out in our lobby right now, 888-989-0963.
You can make a one-time donation calling that line, or you can become a monthly donor.
For just $19 a month.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
Text the word HOPE to 33986. That's another way to do it. Or go to yourbrainisbeautiful.org. They'll be here all day.
It's 7 o'clock. Between 7 and 8 o'clock, the Huntsman family is going to be matching every donation.
So if you wait 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah,
and
wait
then
2
call 888-989-0963.
All right. Missed a morsel of murder from your crime desk expert.
You should keep resisting the dance party.
I just
Don't
I
fight the
can't-
dance party.
I can't dance.
Well,
you don't have to be good at it.
I won't dance. Don't ask me.
Do it when no one's looking.
Yeah, that's the secret, because nobody wants to see it.
What about like slow dancing? Like romantic dancing? How about that kind of dancing?
Well, I can hang on to a woman. Yeah,
I can hang on to a
And I can rock back and forth.
Yeah,
That's
I can do that.
dancing?
It's pretty easy.
You
Yeah.
can do that.
That's my slow dancing. I hang on to her. You just move me around.
I would like to learn how to like couples dance.
Would you really?
I would.
Like ballroom dancing?
No, I mean just yeah, just be able to, if you're at a party or a wedding or something and there's dancing, to be able to dance with my husband and
You
like
don't
know
know how to do that?
I mean, other than doing what Carrie's doing,
Yeah.
it would be nice to.
The Frankenstein dance.
Yeah, it's essentially Frankenstein.
I mean, I don't want them to, swing dance and flip me
Yeah.
up in the air. No, I just mean,
Jitterbug.
no, just a little.
Yeah.
Haven't you ever been at a wedding where there's always a couple or two that know what they're doing?
Yeah,
and you look at them and go, I wish.
No, I always think, God, those people are nerds.
It looks nice.
Everybody is secretly loathing and envious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that. Oh.
No, I gave up on, or dancing gave up on me a long time ago.
Well, a texter asks, is there a dance that you can do while seated? Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's something you could look into.
Okay.
Oh, there's a Tasmanian chair dance.
There's a Tasmanian
The Tasmanian chair dance.
What's the dance they do at the Jewish weddings when you sit in the chair and
the
they
tarantella.
They
Oh,
walk
but
you around the room?
I don't think that's just for
No?
everybody. No, I think you have to be a special guest.
Yeah.
I could sit in the chair and they could carry me around the room.
I think that's the tarantella.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
I love
do
that
believe
because I love that pasta.
And that's a translation of tarantula, and you dance around like you're stomping on tarantulas.
What?
I believe. Again,
Why carrying the chair? I
don't know. That's something I have no knowledge of, but I think that dance is the tarantella.
I was told once by a Hare Krishna that Krishna is responsible for all forms of dance.
Oh.
Because he was killing a many-headed snake, stomping on it with his feet.
Yeah.
It's Italian.
Tarantella is Italian.
Yes.
That's right. But they do it isn't that what they call the dance they do at Jewish weddings?
No.
No.
Okay.
The Romans used to do that dance, the tarantella.
I don't know.
says, what am I going to do with all these squirrel bones in Syracuse?
In
then?
Syracuse?
It's amazing work that institute is doing, though,
yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
It's just incredible.
Syracuse.
It's in Syracuse.
All right.
Let's
Sean
see.
Bean's Movie Reviews brought to you by... See your favorite films on the big screen at your local donor-supported cinema, Broadway. This weekend, horror stripped to its essentials, empty rooms, hallways, closed doors, see back rooms, starring Chiwetel Ejiofor. It's opening today at the Broadway, and I think Sean is going to review it right now. Go to slfstix.org.
Well, here he is, Sean Patrick Means. He's a writer and editor with the Salt Lake Tribune, sltrib.com. He's a movie reviewer. You can read his reviews at moviecricket.net. And Sean, good morning. Nice to see you. And if you're experiencing any mental health problems, there are people right outside the door that you can go talk to after you're done here.
I was going to say.
What movies do we have?
We got three I've reviewed, but before that, we will mention The Breadwinner is opening this weekend. This is the movie debut of comedian Nate Bargatze. Plays a car salesman who has to be a single parent for a month while his wife, played by Mandy Moore, is off trying to sell a labor-saving device she invented.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, it's the Mr. Mom remake you didn't know you would possibly need in 2026.
You don't need it.
Wait, yes, it's been 40 years since we've had Mr. Mom.
Yes.
We need a new one.
And supposedly we've had progress in modern society too, but whatever. They did not screen this one for critics. I had better things to do on a Thursday night, so I have not reviewed that.
Okay.
I did see Tuner, which is a drama that tries to be several things at once and can't quite make all those things work together.
Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping this was good.
Stars Leo Woodall as Nicky, who's learning to be a piano tuner. His mentor, Harry, played by Dustin Hoffman. They go to rich people's houses and to music schools because those are the places that still have grand pianos. Nicky has a hearing disorder where he hears too much and it's painful. He has to wear earplugs and noise-canceling headphones to cut down on the distractions and
it's an actual thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't pronounce the name of it, but it is a real thing. Whether it does everything that happens in this movie, I don't know. So he also figures out that that the same hearing skills that help him tune pianos can also help him learn in safecracking.
Oh.
And unfortunately, a crime boss learns this too and wants him to crack safes for him, and that's where things get complicated. There are a lot of good ideas here, particularly in the surrogate father thing with Dustin Hoffman. There's also a nice romance between Nicky and a pianist played by Havana Rose Liu. She's very charming. But there's just too much else going on. It's kind of hard to make sense of it all.
That's too bad.
2.5 stars for Tuner.
All right.
It's at the Broadway and some other places.
Now, this one I've been hearing about, Pressure.
Yes. This is an old school World War II movie, which the kind that if my father was still around, he'd want to go see it with me. Of
course.
It's also a play that's been turned into a movie, so it's a lot of scenes of two characters yelling at each other across desks and stuff. This is happening a few days before D-Day in 1944, the Allied invasion of Europe. General Dwight Eisenhower has all the plans mapped out. Everything should work. There's only one problem. He doesn't know what the weather will be like on the day he wants to launch, June 5th.
And this apparently makes a huge difference.
And with weather forecasting was not the science that it is.
We didn't have satellites and whatnot. So Eisenhower here is played by Brendan Fraser. His staff meteorologist, played by Chris Messina, assures him that June 5th will be clear sailing because the historical charts say June 5th has been clear before, so it'll be clear this time.
Okay.
Churchill recommends his meteorologist, played by Andrew Scott. And he thinks the other guy's wrong. He says past charts don't matter. It's the data now that counts, and the data now is saying there are two big storms that are coming up to Normandy very soon, and will mess up everything. So this movie is a lot of scenes of Andrew Scott and Chris Messina, or Andrew Scott and Brendan Fraser, or sometimes Carrie Condon, who plays Eisenhower's top aide, Kay Summersby.
The one he was having an affair with.
No. Okay, I looked this up because that's never
don't
mentioned.
Shake your finger at me.
No. That's never mentioned in the movie, and according to the historians, it never really happened.
What?
Yeah.
Why did everybody write about it and talk about it?
Because A, there was speculation. B, it was political dirty tricks, and C, she wrote in a second memoir that it kind of happened, although everybody thinks that she was.
Jesus,
sort of
I hope I didn't cost Eisenhower votes.
But no, it apparently did not happen. The historians say.
All right.
It's a good, sturdy drama, and it ends with the invasion like you would think it would.
Would have been better if they were having an affair.
Well, I mean, Carrie Condon, she's fine.
Sure.
3 stars for Pressure, and it is playing everywhere. So.
And
last one, Backrooms. That
wait, that's at the Broadway.
Gina just mentioned. Yes, this is a suspense thriller with supernatural elements. It's visually breathtaking. It's got great lead actors. The only weakness is the dialogue and some of the story elements. It's set in 1990 in a furniture store in some suburban strip mall. Very anonymous. The store's owner, Clark, played by Chiwetel Ejiofor, he's having a bad month. He's recently divorced. He's having to live in the store, which would annoy the customers except he doesn't have any. And he finds something in the basement, a portal to some strange underworld. And the underworld is all beige walls and neutral carpeting, just like the store. And it just seems to go on forever. And there's weird rooms and things happening. And he eventually convinces his therapist to come see what he's seeing in the basement to prove he's not crazy. The therapist is played by Renate Reinsve, the great Norwegian actress. She had a Best Actress Oscar nomination this year for Sentimental Value. Great actress. She's just amazing. Okay, I'm not telling you anything else about it. It's scary in places. It's fascinating all the way through. Up to the ending. It's the kind of supernatural movie where they figured out how to make you scared but didn't figure out how someone might get out of it. The only thing I'll say about the ending is you're going to either wish it was 10 minutes shorter or 10 minutes longer.
That's interesting.
Either they should have just cut it off, or they should have given a little bit more time to try to explain. And that's the only drawback to it. It's fascinating to watch. 3 stars for Backrooms.
That's the Broadway.
It's at the Broadway, and it's also a lot of other places.
All right. Oh, next week.
What?
Masters of the Universe.
Masters of the Universe. Yes. We're going to put an epic mythology on this oversized toy commercial if it kills us.
Exactly.
So that was really, one of the worst cartoons, I think. At least because the animation was all just that.
It was
clunky.
Yeah. It was Filmation. It was the Prescott and Scheimer, the same guys that did the Star Trek animated series, which has been back. I've been watching actually lately because it's back on the MeTV Tunes channel.
Oh, it is.
And Saturday nights 9:00. It's cheap animation. It is, like I said, it's an oversized toy commercial. It always was.
But
people who have nostalgia for it find nostalgia for something better.
But I'm hearing that the movie is good.
I don't know. We'll find out.
I've heard some.
Yeah.
We'll see it next week. The other big one next week is Power Ballad. This is a comedy. This is from the guys who made Once.
I love Once.
And you have Paul Rudd as a American wedding band singer living in Ireland who winds up after one wedding jamming all night with a former boy band star played by Nick Jonas. And
that's why I'm seeing them everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then afterwards, Nick Jonas puts out a new song that's a big hit, a big comeback hit for him, and it turns out it's the song that Paul Rudd helped write.
Did.
So
okay, I like that.
So that's the premise, and it's John Carney, the director, he did Once, he did Sing Street, he did great musicals all set in Ireland. So yeah,
and then of course Scary Movie
and Scary Movie again, the reboot of the franchise of the parody. Yeah.
How long since the last Scary Movie?
Not long enough.
Yeah.
And is it true that the Scary Movie popcorn bucket is bong shaped? Is that true?
Well,
I read that somewhere.
Anything is bong shaped if you apply it
so,
hard enough. Really.
Yeah. All right.
True. All right. Is that it?
That's all.
All right.
That'll do it. Thank you,
Sean Means, thank you very much. sltrib.com and moviecricket.net.
Thank you. Traffic, Gino.
Just one crash being reported by UDOT. It's northbound Redwood Road at milepost 50.7, if you know where that is. If you do know where that is, text me and let me know. Or text me whatever you're seeing out there on the roads, 33986.
All right.
Let's see, we've got boners coming up here. The boner candidate you'll be voting for in just a second. Boner candidate number 1. And then the cop said to her, "Hand up." Boner candidate number 2, slow walking leads to cell phone assault. And boner candidate number 3, the stain on the couch cushion was a dead giveaway.
All right. Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after some messages and a song. Don't forget, we need you to donate to the Huntsman Mental Health Radiothon. The phone bank is right outside of our door. They're waiting for your calls. And right now, this hour, the Huntsman family is matching your donation.
Perfect time to call 888-989-0963. They're waiting to take your call
Let's
right
see.
now.
Let's see the phone room. I want to see if they're getting on the phone. 888-989-0963. Call now. Make your donation, one-time donation or a monthly donation. And they're just chatting out there. They need come on. Somebody needs to call them. And we're raising money for the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, and we want to beat all the other radio stations in this building in terms of money raised. So.
All right. Thank you. UtahAdvocates.com.
You've been injured in an accident.
These are the people.
Any time of day, they will take your call 24/7 because accidents happen middle of the night, and you should get the advocates involved as soon as possible.
The advocates are on your side. If they take your case, they will fight tooth and nail to get you a settlement that you deserve. A, because they know that that's the fair thing to do, and B, that's how they get paid. They don't charge you any money for the phone call, the consultation. They don't charge you any money along the way. You don't pay a dime out of pocket. They just take part of the settlement when they get you one, and they will get you one if they take your case. So the advocates, 801-355-5550, or you can chat online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week if you're shy about that. So just go to UtahAdvocates.com. Again, that's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The Advocates.
So how strong was the odor?
So I got out of my car here at the Broadway Media Tower this morning. Today. And there's not that many cars down there.
No.
Except Carrie's car is there. And I opened my door and I instantly smelled skunk.
Mm.
Now, I don't think there was a skunk in the parking garage.
Is there a skunk in your car, Carrie?
But I instantly thought, and I asked as I walked in the studio, I said, Carrie, did you hit a skunk on the way to work? And you said...
I said, no, that answers my question. I didn't hit a skunk.
You didn't hit him?
No. What?
What?
Come in, Katie. I can't.
You can't.
Yeah, you're bad at pantomime.
So you didn't hit a skunk.
I did not hit a skunk. But here's the thing. Yes, Katie.
Are you talking about on the freeway?
It may be. We come in the same.
Because it's on my car too.
Really?
What happened?
I think somebody hit a skunk on the freeway on our off ramp that you and I normally take, the 9th South off ramp. I think somebody hit a skunk on there because I think I ran over the dead carcass, and now the side of my car smells like skunk, and it covered the entire inside of my car.
Okay. You both ran over it or were near it?
I didn't run over anything. See, what happened was I was taking that route. I smelled the skunk, and I'm like, oh, somebody must have hit a skunk, and that's what I'm smelling.
Yeah.
And then as I proceeded into town, it didn't go away. I thought, well, it's just still circulating in my car.
It was on
and
your
then
car.
then I get out, and I'm like, I can still smell it. It must be stuck in my nose, is what I'm thinking.
Literally, I've been dealing with my nose inside the studio. It's because of that.
Because I still feel like I smell it.
Exactly, me too.
When I was at Bear Lake one time, driving, and a skunk ran right in front of my car, and I ran over it. I killed it, and my car just reeked of skunk. But it goes away pretty fast. You park it outside. Yeah, it should be parked outside now.
Well, it's in the garage,
but it went away pretty. I think it within a day it went away. But.
It must have been freshly hit.
This says a skunk smell can last on a car for 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh.
Well, it didn't on mine. I wouldn't have been able to stand it.
How do you clean skunk off a car? Here you go. This is for both of you.
How do you clean skunk off a car?
We're going to need this.
Tomato juice, right?
Nope.
Oh.
Distilled vinegar and water, equal parts.
Okay.
And dishwashing liquid.
I have
all mixed together?
All mixed together. Liberally spray the exterior of your car. Pay special attention to the undercarriage and the tires.
That's where it...
Great.
Leave it on for 5 minutes, then rinse thoroughly. Repeat if necessary.
What if I take it to one of these fancy car wash
That's
places?
exactly my thought
It'll,
too.
it'll, I think, I think that'll.
And I'll tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skunk, what can you
That'll
do?
do it.
Help.
Maybe they have something.
That'll just run it through that. It'll do it.
Yeah.
I was going to bring that up this morning when I came in and I totally spaced it. But even Vax was like pawing at his nose in the car. And I felt so bad because it must have been super freshly hit.
Probably.
If there was
a cloud of it in the
sticking
air
that
and-
well to
yeah.
your car and to mine.
But I'm sure it didn't stay on my car all that long, and I ran over it.
You ran yours over.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, see, I think I just passed through, or...
Isn't that interesting that it can be that you didn't hit it, just passing through a cloud of it would carry it all the way.
And it may have been some of the, because when they get hit, they get squashed.
And it spreads.
And the sack spreads, and so the sack probably spread it all over the road.
That's what I'm thinking,
and I'm
too.
betting that's what happened.
Now you guys are all concerned about your damn cars. Could we just have a moment, please, for the poor skunk?
Hey, I think skunks are pretty cute. I would own one if I didn't have to deal with the smell. And I know you can get it removed,
you
but
can
my
have them
husband,
descented.
my husband won't allow me to do that as much as I would love to. 'cause
I don't blame him.
They're cute. They're really cute, I think.
Cement Dave says, I've made first contact with both skunks and raccoons. The raccoon smell lingered longer than the skunk. But you know what the worst stink that I've ever experienced was? It was during the summer. It was when we lived in Draper. And my car hit a bird I didn't know, and the bird got wedged into the grill.
Oh man.
And then I parked the car over the weekend, and it was hot. It was summertime. And then I go out there Monday, and it's like, and I couldn't find it. And it was coming in through the vents and everything.
What did you do?
So I had to, sit down and look and dig and take the thing apart, and sure enough, there it was.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one that dealt with this smell this morning because it's bad.
Okay, well, that answers my question. No, I didn't hit a skunk. I just kind of passed through.
You must have passed through it right after it was hit because even mine smells terrible, and I could hear back.
Now the old now when people would get sprayed with skunk, the old cure for that or remedy for that was you're supposed to take a bath in tomato juice.
I remember that.
But I think that's bunk. But that's what
is that one of those old wives' tales?
I think so.
They did it on Seinfeld.
They did.
Well, it must be true.
That it must be a lie.
Seinfeld doesn't lie.
yes, they do all the time. Yeah, it's quite amazing what they.
It's such a strong smell.
Yeah, and they're raccoons stink, and I knew people who've had pet ferrets. They don't. I mean, they don't have a
they're not,
spray,
no.
but they smell gamey.
If you don't take care of the ferrets, they do smell. I used to have 2 of them when I was a kid.
Well, didn't they always have that kind of smell?
Not if you take care of them.
When you say take care of them, what is that?
You bathe them on a regular basis, like normal. You actually clean out their cage properly.
How do you bathe a ferret?
You put them in a bathtub.
They like it?
They love it.
Yeah, they're okay.
At least my ferrets absolutely loved playing in the water. You put a couple toys in there. There's ferret shampoo. You can wiggle them all
ferret
around.
shampoo. Yes, there is ferret. Yeah. There's a picture of a ferret on the label. That's how you know.
I loved my ferrets. They were cute.
I've been around them a couple of times. They were. The ones I've been around were actually very friendly.
They're super sweet. My buddy used to have one, and he had like those little tunnels that would go like underneath his couch and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
creepy,
they'd get playtime, and they were. I love.
They're
ferrets.
weasels,
Yeah, they're part of the weasel family.
I grew up in a small town, and Salem was much smaller than it is now.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember everybody in town remembers when the Coles decided that they were going to become mink farmers.
Oh,
yes! Finally, after about a year and a half, everybody said, "Really, you gotta get rid of that."
Yeah, no,
'cause
that's
depending on the wind, the direction it was blowing. Oh man!
And you don't want to have any fresh eggs around if you have ferrets.
Exactly.
They'll suck your eggs.
They will.
Egg suckers. That's
egg suckers.
I'm allergic to the eggs, so you know it's good. We're fine.
Skunks are egg suckers too. 7:22 right now, and before we get to Boner of the Day, another reminder: we're raising money for the Huntsman Mental Health Radiothon today, and we want you to donate. And right now, your donation is being matched by the Huntsman family. The phone bank is right outside the door. Call 888-989-0963.
This is about it's about helping everybody understand that mental health impacts all of us. It's more than just fundraising. It's we need to understand that our families, somebody in your family has suffered a crisis. Maybe it's you. Maybe you've like in my family, the suicide has touched our family.
But it doesn't even have to go that far. Maybe you're just struggling. Maybe someone in your family is just struggling.
You know, I mean, it's just, you've got to be a part of the solution. For just a $19 a month donation, you can really help this cause out. Or you can just make a one-time donation if you prefer that.
Sometimes that's easier for people. But there's like 6 people out there answering the phone, and I just walked by, and none of the phones were ringing.
So then you're wrong. There are not 6 people out there answering the phone. There are 6 people there sitting there waiting to answer the phone.
888-989-0963.
Yeah, see, they're chatting too much. To call now. All the other radio stations in this building are doing the same thing. 888-989-0963. And we would like to make sure that our listeners donate and raise more money than any other station in the building. I know we can do that. 888-989-0963.
You can also text the word HOPE to 33986, and there'll be a link there for you. They'll get back to you. Yourbrainisbeautiful.org is another place where you can make a donation. And right now, the Huntsman family are matching the donation, so your $10 becomes $20. Yeah, you can help some people out. All right. Time now for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These are examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. And you will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, May 29, 2026. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. Once you've heard all 3, then you will vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive.
Can't buy it, gotta win it. Radio from Hell Boater t-shirt.
Boner candidate number 1. And then the cop said to her, "Hand up." A Florida influencer's traffic stop went viral after a Palm Beach County deputy cited her for holding a cell phone with her right hand while driving. Despite this young woman, her name is Katie, not having a right hand. The adaptive athlete, known on Instagram as slightly-off.balance, shared body cam footage from the February stop that showed her raising her right arm, which ends shortly after her elbow, when questioned by the police officer.
And he doubles down on it.
Yes,
of course.
He claims, I know I saw you with a phone in your right hand. No,
There she is. Yep.
No, officer, you know.
Don't have
During the awkward exchange, the officer then asked Katie to raise her hand to God. While swearing, she told the truth, and then told her to use her left hand instead. So raise your hand to God. So she holds up her arm that doesn't have a hand. He said, "Use your left hand." He gave her a $116 ticket.
What?
Distracted driving ticket. She entered a not guilty plea. The citation was dismissed.
Yes.
But it should never have gotten that far.
It was dismissed at the deputy himself. Now, he did request. He said, I feel foolish about this whole thing, and you should not fine her.
He should have walked it back immediately.
And what's this hand to God thing that he's talking about?
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, that's Florida cops. Boner candidate number 1. And then he said to her, "Hand up." Boner candidate number 2, slow walking leads to cell phone assault. This is an Idaho man who was recently arrested for attacking a woman in a parking lot because he didn't like the unhurried pace of her walking, according to law enforcement in Gem State. Ronnie Alomar Escalante Nino, probably Nino, stands accused of 2 counts of domestic violence, inflicting traumatic injury with an enhancement for domestic battery or assault in the presence of a child. The walking-related incident occurred just outside of a building on East Rockwood Avenue. The violence, however, started days before, authorities say. The victim reported that on May 16, Mr. Escalante Nino punched her in the leg and in the rib cage in front of her young daughter, according to court documents. The woman also said the defendant is often physically abusive. Well, the pair was just leaving a building together when the man became upset because she was slow walking. She was walking too slow, and she was on her phone. So he ripped the phone out of her hand and hit her repeatedly with the phone.
You could just go around.
The attack continued with the defendant slapping the woman behind one of her ears and then punching her in the shoulder and her forehead. The injuries were still visible when the woman visited the domestic violence assault center. Slow walking, so he takes her phone and hits her repeatedly with her phone. That's boner candidate number 2. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. The stain on the couch was a dead giveaway.
All right. Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by...
Do you need airsoft help? Do you want to learn about airsoft war games? You need to visit our friends Rad and Ajax at any tactical airsoft supply along the Wasatch Front.
And never forget...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Park City, Utah. A young black bear spotted climbing a tree in a residential area of Park City early Thursday was safely removed by wildlife officers. The Park City Police Department was the first to be called after the American black bear was seen. I don't know how they determined he's an American black bear.
Passport.
He was seen climbing a tree in the Prospector neighborhood. Officers responded to the scene and located the bear before alerting the Utah Department of Natural Resources using a Park City Fire District ladder truck. Wildlife officials were able to tranquilize the bear and remove it from the tree. The bear will be relocated to a more suitable habitat, like Deer Valley, away from residential areas or busy roadways, they said. Well, this... I might save this and bring it back again on Monday as a boner candidate.
What's that?
The chair of the Davis County Commission allegedly threatened to fire a library employee for flying a pride flag in the building, called a former assistant a derogatory name, and told other people that he had the power to control the weather.
Wow.
Well, okay.
That's impressive.
These allegations against John Crofts came to light in a months-long investigation conducted through the Utah law firm Strong and Haney. The Salt Lake Tribune obtained the investigative report through an open records request. The interviews with more than 24 people, the investigation found that Mr. Crofts, a Republican, engaged in political favoritism, LGBTQ plus discrimination, and other behaviors contributing to a hostile work environment. Attorney Kristen Van Orman, I believe it is, wrote in the report that Mr. Crofts denied most of the accusations, but did demonstrate a clear willingness to change. I didn't do any of that stuff, but I'll change, I promise.
Jeez.
In an email to the Tribune, Mr. Croft said that the wording in some of the complaints reflects, quote, aspects of conversation that I had, but the report is largely inaccurate. So sort of like what I said, but not really.
When I said I don't like the gays.
2 weeks after county attorneys met with Mr. Crofts to discuss the investigation, the county sent the commissioner a notice that employees had reported experiencing potential retaliation for their presumed involvement in the inquiry. In a Sunday news release, Croft said that the report is riddled with inaccuracies, exaggerations, omissions, and claims that are plainly untrue. He told the Tribune he had not retaliated against employees who may have participated in the inquiry. But apparently he's a piece of work, is what they're saying.
This guy needs to go.
Yes. Let's see.
It's the controlling the weather part.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one I'm really curious about.
I can control the weather, okay? 2 Utah residents face federal charges after they allegedly helped a man escape from immigration agents, ushering him into their car and later using bolt cutters to remove his handcuffs. The 2 residents, a man and woman in Salt Lake City, were each charged this month with 1 misdemeanor for theft of U.S. property and another for aiding and abetting a crime. Let's see, the Trib is not naming them at this time. The case comes as Donald Trump has, of course, directed his administration, to crack down on illegal immigration. The charges come from the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Utah, led by Utah's newly sworn-in U.S. Attorney, Melissa Holyoke. Holyoke's office has vowed to participate in Operation Take Back America, an initiative under the U.S. Department of Justice said to be focused on deportations of immigrants who have committed crimes. This case, one court document states, involves a male-female couple who brazenly helped a handcuffed, suspected illegal immigrant man evade arrest by federal agents. It's not clear, based on the information in the current court filings, what ultimately happened with the detained man. Did he get away or not? Or they don't. But the couple who were sitting in a car next to where agents were conducting a targeted enforcement action, it was at a Home Depot. They saw this going on, and they hustled this guy out of harm's way from ICE. And now they're going to be charged with a crime. A combination of factors, including bad weather, tariffs, dwindling cattle herd, are already pushing up grocery prices to above average pace. In April, they rose by more than they have in nearly 4 years. And economists say that the impact of the Iran war and a potential El Nino weather pattern will only add to pressure in 2027. So, in other words, folks, things are not going to get better.
Oh.
They're going to get worse.
Yeah.
A Russian drone entered NATO member Romania's airspace overnight and crashed into the roof of an apartment building, injuring 2 people. Romanian President Nicolae Dan said it was the most serious security incident to occur on Romanian territory since the start of Moscow's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February of 2022.
Oh, that looks like a big explosion.
Russian drones have repeatedly strayed into NATO territory since 2022, although these incursions have not been treated as direct attacks on the alliance so far. But as Ukrainian drones targeting Russian assets have increasingly veered into NATO countries like the Baltic states and Finland, worries have surged over how often the war is leaking into alliance territory. The drone that struck the apartment building on Friday was one of several picked up by radar while flying close to Romania's border with Ukraine. It struck a residential building in the southeast corner of Galate and exploded. Oh, speaking of explosions, I just remembered.
The Blue Origin?
Yeah, I don't have it right in front of me, but there was a Blue Origin rocket on the launching pad yesterday.
Cape Canaveral.
Yeah, Cape Canaveral. No people aboard. It was there. I don't know. They were doing some test firings. I'm not even sure they were going to launch it. It was just firing the engines, but it exploded, and a huge explosion. No one was injured, and Jeff Bezos said, "Well, we'll just get back on it. We've got rockets to fly and rockets to build."
Yeah, it was just a test firing. They're gearing up for a June launch, so I don't know if this will put that back.
And Elon Musk commented on it by saying, "Making rockets is hard."
It's true.
Yeah. Over the last year and a half, Donald Trump has drastically changed the White House, as evidenced by pictures comparing the historical building's exterior before and after he became commander-in-chief. These pictures are stunning. Trump has made clear that he intends to transform the White House and all of its adjacent structures in his image. If you go to x96.com, you can see the White House as it looked pre-Donald Trump and as it looks now.
Trashy.
Yeah. It's like
it's trashy.
It's like a bunch of kids.
They're building the stage for the UFC fight.
Mm-hmm.
But he says he needs ballroom for security, but he will be attending an outside event.
Well, it's because there's no ballroom. He said he needs the ballroom for security. He started saying that after people were saying we don't need a ballroom.
Yeah.
They said, well, because there's going to be a whole security.
Well, that's my point. He's going to be sitting outside in full
So that's
view.
okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. But he needs ballroom.
A 3-vehicle accident in Roy has left a person dead. Officials confirm that Weber County crash team is investigating the incident. There were 3 vehicles involved in that, and it was on 4750 South, 1900 West, 4750 South, and that was I think they're probably open now, but it was pretty messy there, and that intersection was closed for a long time. And finally, this Dennis Quaid is asking the court to renegotiate his child support payments to his ex-wife Kimberly Buffington. The Parent Trap star filed paperwork last week to terminate his $13,750 monthly child support payments for the twins, Thomas and Zoe. According to court documents obtained by USA Today, Quaid cited the terms of his 2018 divorce settlement with Buffington, which states that the payments would end when a child completes 12th grade. Zoe graduated from high school on May 23rd. Thomas is
so this is
graduate
just
on
what
June 3rd.
This is just
I guess this
the
is
agreement. They graduated high school.
But as per his current agreement with his ex, Quaid is required to pay Buffington an additional sum each year if he makes more than $1.3 million. In his new filing, Quaid requested that any bonus amount be prorated to the date of the girl's graduation. He's trying to knock. So the payments for after high school, those should go away, but there's still supposed to be some money being paid to her, and I think he's trying to get out of that as well.
I don't think he's working a lot these days.
Well, he's selling gold on the radio. I know that.
He was selling gold?
Yeah, he was Reagan in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been selling,
He's kind of going down the Kevin Sorbo.
Oh, yeah, very much.
Hole.
He's going down the Randy Quaid hole.
Yeah.
The crazy Quaid hole.
So he was married to P.J. Souls, 1978 to 1983. Meg Ryan, 91 to 2001, and and then Buffington, and now he's married to somebody else, somebody named Laura Savoy.
It gets very expensive to keep marrying people.
He says of his current wife, though, God is in our relationship. That had never even occurred to me before. I thought, well, I have a relationship with God, and so did she. But to have God be the third entity in our relationship is a new kind of idea.
Okay.
Whatever. The only good Quaid is that kid Quaid.
Jack
Quaid.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only good
Huey.
Quaid. Huey.
All right.
All right. Weather traffic.
63 right now, going to be a high of 79 today. Sunny, and then showers coming in later this afternoon into tonight. 70% chance overnight tonight. Could even see some thunderstorms involved with that, and dropping temperatures down to just around 70 tomorrow, with rain likely most of the day tomorrow. Then things clear up on Sunday and start to warm back up into the mid-70s by the first part of the week. Traffic, let's see, down to Spanish. Crash westbound US 6, 1120 east. Right lane of 2 blocked there. Friend of the program has texted in free pallet, 22nd South Mountain View Corridor northbound. Thank you. If you need a pallet, you can go grab that out of the road. Do it safely, though, please. And text us safely if you have traffic or anything else you'd like to tell us. 33986. Summer's almost here. Get ready for every adventure at your locally owned Big O Tires. With the 64th anniversary sale, buy 3 Big O brand tires, get 1 free, plus the free Protect Plus warranty. Now through June 21st at Big O Tires, the team you trust.
All right, here's Boner candidate number 3. The stain on the couch cushion was a dead giveaway. Federal Judge Eleanor Ross in Atlanta, Georgia, has admitted to conducting a 2-year extramarital affair with Atlanta Police Deputy Chief Kelly Collier in her courthouse chambers. Law clerks reported hearing moaning and kissing sounds during frequent lunchtime encounters that created what they said was an uncomfortable work environment. Now, Judge Ross initially denied the allegations as outrageous and baseless, writing, "I have never engaged in sexual intercourse in my office." However, she reversed course after investigators examined security footage, sign-in logs, and tested a stained couch cushion
Really?
for semen evidence. After all of that was done, the judge called her initial denial absolute dishonesty and cited fears about her already troubled marriage. Really? A special committee has issued a private reprimand rather than public censure. She remains on the bench handling federal cases in Atlanta. That's it. Boner candidate number 3. The stain on the couch cushion was a dead giveaway.
All right, let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. And then the officer said to her, hand up. Or hand to God, too. She doesn't have a right hand. He swore he saw her driving and holding a cell phone in her right hand. When he pulled her over, she said, "Officer, that's not possible. See?
I don't have a right hand.
I don't have a right hand." That's Boner candidate number 1. Boner candidate number 2, slow walking leads to cell phone assault. a guy walking along. I think it was his wife he was walking with. He was in a hurry. She didn't walk fast enough for him. She was on the phone, so he rips the cell phone out of her hand and starts beating her with her phone. Boner candidate number 2, slow walking leads to cell phone assault. And boner candidate number 3, the stain on the couch cushion, was a dead giveaway.
All right. Time to vote for boner of the day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think is the worst. The one that you think should win boner of the day. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text and then text that to 33986. Or call Katie in the producer's booth at 877-602-9696. She'll take your voice vote. Or you can go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners May 29, 2026. Click and vote. And if you don't see that box, refresh. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right, looks like you've got 3 minutes to get your vote in. And as soon as we do that, Jimmy the Wine Guy will be here with some fortified wine for us. Be ready for that. All right, you got 3 minutes. Let's go. Vote. Boner of the day.
Listen to Radio from...
Yeah, well, I guess we could...
Do you want a quick
jump on a list quickly?
We're kind of running out of time.
Yeah, we are a little late, aren't we?
Let's see. Well, because I don't have time to tell you 55 things women over 40 shouldn't have in their home. That's 55.
55 things.
So how about I do? People who lack self-awareness frequently say these 14 things. It's fewer things.
Okay. People who lack awareness.
Lack self-awareness.
Okay.
I'm just being brutally honest.
No, you're being a dick.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. No, you're.
Yeah. You don't.
Carrie said.
Yeah.
Let's see. The next one is now a couple of these as I'm reading through. These are things that I say.
Okay.
And I say this one. I really hate drama. And I do. And
I do.
And you know this about me.
Yes.
And I know this about you. I truly hate drama. Now this says the classic drama averse, yet somehow drama surrounded person. It's a bit like someone who says they hate soap operas but know every plot twist.
No.
If you find yourself always in the eye of the drama storm, maybe it's time to ask, am I the common denominator here?
No, because I have removed all the dramatic people from my life.
Yeah.
And some of these people are blood relatives.
I guess there are people that say that, but they really are involved in it.
Yeah.
I also say this. I don't care what people think of me. I care what a few people think of me. I care what you think of me.
Yeah,
I care what my husband thinks of me.
Yeah, there are some people I do care. The majority I don't.
But generally,
Yeah.
You can like me or not, I don't care. I'm not like other people. This line is all about celebrating uniqueness, which is awesome, but it can also accidentally tip over into I'm the main character in this story.
Exactly.
You really
Yes.
should pay attention to me. Let's see. I'm not judgmental, but yes, you are. And I won't say that because I absolutely admit that I'm judgmental.
I am too.
I 1,000%. I just tell it like it is.
No, you're being a dick.
Yeah,
again.
that's kind of like saying you're brutally honest.
Yeah.
People just don't understand me. You're not that complicated.
You're really not.
An enigma wrapped in a
Yeah.
riddle and no one gets you.
You're just a dick.
No. I'm too old / too young for this. Don't say that.
Yeah,
I'm a people pleaser. I kind of used to be, I think, a people pleaser.
I'm always suspicious of people who say I'm a people pleaser.
Yeah. Have your own opinions on things. And,
yeah, okay.
And finally, this is apropos of this show. Oh, I don't care about politics.
That's what this texter was trying to tell me.
I don't care. You should.
You should.
It's your life and the people you care about's
Yes.
life and the community you live in.
They're passing laws that affect you.
Yeah.
You should care. And you should be outraged when they... Oh, okay. Never mind. Thank you.
Just a quick list.
Quick
Tiny
list. I liked that. Thank you very much.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
right, before we award the boner, I've got to remind you about Holiday Oil. It is their grand opening of their new location, 6221 West 7800 South in West Jordan. So if you're out and about running low on fuel, roll up to the new Holiday Oil location in West Jordan. Save money and time by going to Holiday Oil. Tank Up Tuesday. Fill up your tank and save up to 30 cents per gallon with the My Red Card in the My Holiday app. So you download their app, use the My Red Card feature, and you can take advantage of Tank Up Tuesday. Also, My Wash Wednesday. Any car wash for $7 for My Holiday members every Wednesday. They've got all kinds of food specials. They got something called Heaven in a Cup, which is Frazil and ice cream. Oh, that sounds good. Ice cream nachos. I'm curious as to what that is. Specialty dirty sodas and more. They have new travel mugs, all new ones in 6 different designs while supplies last. And the grand opening of their new place in West Jordan, 6221 West, 7800 South. All right, let's award Boner of the Day.
This morning's Boner brought to you in part by a shrimp pasta dish.
Nice.
And Feldman's Deli, Utah's authentic Jewish deli with expanded hours, now open Tuesday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for breakfast till 10:30, lunch, dinner, live music Fridays and Saturdays. More information at feldmansdeli.com.
Boner candidate number 1 was the winner. Pretty strong showing, just under 100 votes. The cop that asked the young woman to, I saw you driving and you had a cell phone in your right hand. No, I didn't, officer, because I don't have a hand. And then he actually said, hand to God, tell no. That is the winner of Boner of the Day.
Boner of the Day for today, May 29, 2026. Now qualified to be Boner of the Week. That'll happen today when Dave the Flower Guy gets here at about 9:50.
Before we talk to Jimmy,
yes,
let's remind people, 888-989-0963. That's the number to call and make a donation. The Huntsman Mental Health Foundation. They have operators here. We got a bank of phones out there. We're raising. This is a remarkable thing that Huntsman is doing.
Yeah.
Unlike, other places, at least that I know of in the country, they've decided to tackle mental health head on, the way they tackled cancer research. Doing the same thing now with mental health. And
So they're doing research, they're doing innovative treatments, they've got community programs, they've got their new crisis care center, which is fantastic.
That's the big one, right?
Can help people 24 hours a day, whether their ability to pay or not. You'd walk in, you will get help there. We have all had mental health be a problem, maybe for ourselves or somebody we care about. And if you donate to Huntsman, you can do it either a monthly donation of $19 a month or a one-time donation, which is super easy. Just call 888-989-0963. You can also text the word HOPE to 33986.
It's interesting. I think if you talk to cancer researchers like at Huntsman, they'll say, we will someday we'll find a cure. We will find a cure. And I think maybe I wonder the same thing about mental health. We will find a cure for mental health disorders.
Yes. Well, and you're helping. All you got to do is call, and before 8 o'clock, your donation's being matched by the Huntsman family.
Yeah, so do it in the next 10 minutes. Do it right now. 888-989-0963.
Or text the word HOPE to 33986. Is this sponsored?
Yeah, Wine Academy of Utah, bringing you fun, educational, entertaining consumer tasting events throughout the valley since 2008, scheduled to have a sommelier in the comfort of your own home. We've all done this. With exclusive in-home wine events where you can choose your own tasting theme, like Splash of Spain, Tour of Italy, or Coast of California, just to name a few. Find out more. Go to wineacademyofutah.com.
Have another drink, it'll make you feel better. Have another drink and you feel alright. If you feel down and you're under the weather, have another drink and you feel alright.
And now here he is, a giant among sommeliers.
Yes.
Jimmy Santangelo.
He's very tall.
Jimmy Santangelo, the trembling tyrant of the Wine Academy of Utah. wineacademyofutah.com. And Jimmy is here to liquor us up this morning.
Yeah, we have some port this morning.
Ooh,
a late
nice.
bottle vintage 2015. That's the vintage date on the port. Now, there's difference between late bottle LBV ports and vintaged ports. Late bottle vintage can be made and sourced each and every year, whereas your vintaged ports are only in the best of years.
Sounds very special.
Yes, this is a nice one. I'll pull it from the cellar. Does have some bits and pieces in there. It shows me that I should have brought my port filter in, so sorry about that.
Bits and pieces of what?
This is sediment, and the sediment's from the fatty acids in there. The pigmentation drops to the floor of the bottle over time, years spent in bottle. It's a 2015 vintage, so it's 2026. It is to be expected by this time.
But it's not bad to drink that.
Nah, get in there. It's fiber.
All right. Let me give you a toast. Vino Tyrannus. Wine tyrant. All right.
Cheers.
This has a very complex flavor.
A lot going on.
Several layers of... From the first taste, when it tastes kind of slightly sweet, and then it expands and gets kind of there's this kind of little alcohol feeling.
And then
right at the end, there's something that's kind
of a little leatheriness of a thing going on.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. So this is a fortified wine. Ports are a category of fortified wines. In that, we're fortifying it with alcohol during fermentation, leaving behind all that unfermented grape juice. So that's where you're getting the sweetness from. So when you make port production's that classic style, wherever you see those old pictures of men in their tighty-whities, arm in arm, stomping on grapes, that's making port.
That's how they do this.
Quick extract. You want to crush those grapes. When we make red wine, we crush the grapes, keep the juice in the skins 3 to 5 weeks. Not with this. We're getting in there and we're crushing it down. We're even letting it start to ferment unexpectedly, if should it occur. And that's why they're arm in arm, because as the CO2 comes up, you don't want some guy passing out, fainting.
Really? Okay.
Not a bad way to go.
That's why. I thought they were just being ceremonial or something.
Camaraderie.
It's funny. Form and function, and so it's really neat to see that tradition. We're only fermenting. Somebody asked us in one of our most recent WSET classes, we're only fermenting before fortification to stop the yeast fermentation. We're only allowing the alcohol to build up between 4 and 6%. Then we're adding in that mark alcohol, bringing up to 19.5 in this case in this bottle. So that's how much sugar, unfermented grape juice is in there. Then we'll throw it into these very large barrels that aren't giving it oak aging or sweet oak flavor. These are old barrels that have been in there for generations. Letting them age, and it varies how long you want to age them before releasing to the market, and anywhere from 6 years, 8 years, 4 years in some cases, and then it's released. So these are your fun ports.
And this is where the line comes to me. It says, "Gentlemen, it's time for port and cigars in the war room."
Do we need a war room?
No, you need cigars though. This would go great with cigars.
Yeah, the fortified spirits go great with cigars, especially your ports. Now, you also have ruby ports. So the neat thing about ports is you can kind of tell the style of port because they name it by the color. So ruby ports are those purpley ruby ones, very approachable. They're a blend, multi-years together, multi-vintages. They don't have a year date on the bottle. Those are very approachable. These are the ones that we use in a restaurant operation, or ones that you'll have at home that you can drink all the time. It'll bang around your counter, things like that.
The YouTube people want to see the label again.
Yeah, and then we have a tawny port, which is a blend of both red and white port, whereas this is our LBV, stands for late bottle vintage. We'll always have a year representing the single year that all the grapes have been sourced from. A lot of grapes, up to 18, actually up to 88, 18 Grand Cru-ish style grapes, both white and red that are used. But you don't have to use them all. And these are hybrid grapes or variations, relatives of Tempranillo and Grenache. So you have Tinto Roriz, Tinto Nacional, and of course this is from Portugal, Porto, northwest area of the country.
There are all those different kinds of port, but what I always say, any port in a storm.
I knew you were going to.
Of course I had it.
This is available in most of the stores now. This is more of a sipper.
I'm betting this is not a cheap
after
bottle.
dinner. It's 35 bones.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. Given I have a feeling the state got a good deal on this one, and thank you for doing that. This is this hasn't been on the market the whole time. It does have some aging showing on the shoulder of the bottle, so that tells me the distributor. I'm not sure who the broker distributor is, but it's been sitting in a warehouse ready to get pushed out. And we bought a few pallets, and good on you. Thank you for doing that.
That's great.
Because we have a great opportunity to be able to enjoy some good product.
You got a bottle of port. I got some cigars at home if you want to stop by.
What are you doing it to?
All right. If you have any questions for Jimmy, he's going to stick around through this break. 877-602-9696. You can talk to Jimmy about port, about regular wines. You can talk to him about any alcoholic beverage. The service industry, all of that stuff, restaurants, things like that. 877-602-9696, or text your questions to 33986.
Crash northbound I-15 north of 21st South in Salt Lake, right shoulder affected there. Down to Spanish, westbound US 6 at 1120 East, right lane blocked there. And nobody sent anything in via text, but you can if you see something. You can also text in questions for Jimmy, 33986, or you can text the word HOPE to 33986. That's another way to find out about how you can help the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation. You can text HOPE to 33986. You can call right now, 888-989-0963.
Please make those phones ring. It's very important. I just got a text from a friend of the program, and she said, this is so important, what you guys are doing, and I hope that it's successful. We've all had family members, or maybe it's yourself, that has struggled with mental health from time to time. I lost my brother because he struggled and struggled and struggled, and then just gave up. And I think, and that was several years ago. And I think if there'd been something like this, the Huntsman Foundation, a walk-in that he could have accessed, I think things might have been. I don't know, but so. But
this walk-in. Whole feature of this is the real groundbreaker here.
Yeah, it is.
They're working with the police and
and the 988 number as well.
Yes.
If you're struggling right now, if you feel off, 988 is the number you can call. But make a donation, 888-989-0963.
All right, we'll continue with Jimmy after the standby. Tracy Aviary, if you're just looking for a little zen, 589 East, 1300 South. It's the southwest corner of Liberty Park. And spring is a great time to go and visit the aviary because the season doesn't just arrive, it hatches.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. You can watch owls and hawks and parrots soar right over your head during the daily bird demonstrations. Step inside the lorikeet exhibit where colorful parrots will land on your arm while you feed them. That's really cool. The South American Pavilion, roaming bird encounters there. You might come face to face with a giant colorful toucan. And there are daily pelican feedings. You can explore the treasures of the rainforest indoor exhibit, see birds from around the world, learn how the aviary is helping to protect endangered species and their habitats. More than 300 birds representing 100 species from around the world. And they're right here in your backyard, so to speak. 589 East, 1300 South. It's the southwest corner of Liberty Park, Tracy Aviary.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the fourth room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Should we get to these emails of interest?
Emails of interest.
This is a short one, and it's for Katie. Says, I haven't been able to listen lately. Who is this from? Gabrielle. I haven't been able to listen too much lately, but because of my work. So I don't know if Katie knows about this. Mother's Animal Cookies, the Mother brand cookies.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They do animal cookies. And
I love those.
They do frosted ones and they do grams. They now come in dinosaurs. They have frosted dinosaur
cookie alert, Katie.
Yeah. There you go.
They're at. They have them at Harmon, she said. So that's for you, Katie. Dinosaur, Mother's Dinosaur. I can't eat those very much, though. If you eat several of them, it sort of makes me sick. They're so sweet. And then this one says, hey, guys, I used to listen to you a lot in high school back in 2005 through 2008. Those were the Bush years. And I really enjoyed having you guys explain the news to me. I'm now 35 years old. I live in the Baltimore, D.C. area.
Be more.
Yeah. I love it here. We have been so devastated by this administration's pure evilness, though.
I'm sure.
I have been losing sleep, and I have been losing weight because of it. So I've turned back to you guys for comfort. I've been enjoying all of, especially Big Boy News. It's been really warm and familiar. You know, it's like Grandma's soup, but silly and edgy.
Edgy soup.
Yeah. What you guys do matters. Community. Oh, I meant to look this up. It says community is praxis. Praxis. That doesn't mean anything to me.
Praxis is a Klingon moon.
I don't know. Community is praxis. Salt Lake City is a better city because of you guys. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Praxis is, let's see.
Love Andy.
The process by which a theory, lesson, or skill is enacted, embodied, realized, applied, or put into practice. Praxis may also refer to the act of engaging, applying, exercising, realizing, or practicing ideas.
So community is praxis. The community that we have here.
Yeah.
The radio
is engaging.
Is engaging.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
All right.
nice.
Oh, and Berg is right to correct me. It was a Klingon moon. It exploded.
Oh.
Excuse me. That was
Excuse
fast.
me.
Really?
Thank
That
you,
was
Berg.
really fast.
I should have realized that.
All right. So anyway, those are the emails of interest. Thank you, Andy. And there was another email that I'm going to have to respond to. It was kind of sad because it's somebody who said, I miss hearing Sister Dottie Dixon. Why isn't she on the air anymore?
No.
It's someone who
didn't hear
who didn't know that our dear friend Charles died. What has it been? A couple of years now?
Yeah.
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 Wow.
The creator of Sister Dottie Dixon.
Maybe we can find an old. Well, we usually do around Pride time. We find some old Sister Dottie
we do.
to play.
And we're coming up on that time, aren't we?
June, yeah. Usually.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's your emails of interest. All right.
Luke did from Lehigh, who said, what's wrong with you if you're not calling 888-989-0963 from Lehigh? That's the number to call to donate right now to the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation Radiothon that's happening right now here at the station.
Even people from Lehigh can do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is this sponsored?
It's wineacademyofutah.com.
Jimmy Santangelo, the wineacademyofutah.com. We've got some more wine to talk about, but Jimmy was just telling us off the air. None of us have been to the new walk-in Huntsman Mental Health, but you've been there.
Did a walkthrough over there with a group, and it's a beautiful facility. It's on the west side there. What was it, on 33 or 3900?
I think it's 33.
3300 south out there, and it's actually by the Tracy Aviary Nature Center, that new one out there. But gorgeous facility, and very welcoming when you come in. You walk in, large foyer, and there's people right there ready to help. Very engaging. You know, in hospitality, this is going to sound crazy, but this is what struck me. When I walk in hospitality, we teach the host. It's that 10-foot, 5-foot rule. When a host comes in, you want to engage with eye contact, at least within 10 feet away, at the very least, more than that if possible. And then when they're in, a smile occurs or something engaging and approachable. And everyone at that facility did that. And that really struck me. I don't know why, but it was just so
Well, I know they wanted
inviting.
to make it welcoming, just the decoration
They want to help
of
you.
it. And
They want to help you.
You said
Yeah.
when you were there that somebody actually came in crisis.
Yeah, so somebody when we were walking out, somebody a woman out and it was a young teenage boy, and drooped shoulders, and I didn't mean to overhear, but she's like, yeah, he's trying to hurt himself. I don't know to what extent, but they got up and they welcomed him in. They sat him down. They've got these little rooms for assessment and things like that. So I was just really struck by it.
It's
It was
at
really
955 West, 33rd South. That's where the crisis center is.
And it is not inexpensive to operate these facilities, and that's why we're raising money for Huntsman today.
I'm donating now. I got it on my phone.
888-989-0963. Call and make a donation or become a donor, and go to yourbrainisbeautiful.org.
Text the word HOPE to 33986.
Lots of options.
A lot of ways to donate. And I think this hour it's being matched as well.
Yes, it is by, let's see, I wrote it down
Your
here.
donation's being matched this hour.
No, it's not this hour. It's the 9 to 10 hour.
9 to 10 hour.
Well, don't wait till then. Just
do
call
it
now.
anyway. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We have a few questions for you, Jimmy.
All right.
When wine is sitting in the barrels for years at a time, what is happening with the wine? Is it being stirred? Is anything being added to it?
Yeah.
Or does it just sit there?
Could be, depending on what the winemaker wants to do, but primarily barrels are watertight in that they're not going to leak, but they're not airtight, so they will breathe. And primarily when we put wine, red, in old barrels for an extended period of time and just letting them rest, you're letting the wine breathe, softening some of those harsh tannic structures. So, whenever you had a red wine and it's kind of like really dry on the palate, well, those are tannins, and those are from the skins of the grape. And some grapes, some wines, after being made, need to rest, and you're softening that tannic structure, making it more approachable for the market.
Let's see. My friend is going to Mexico, is wondering how much alcohol can you carry across the border back to the U.S.? Now, they say carrying, so I'm assuming driving.
Yeah. I don't know. Into the U.S., it varies by state. So in the state of Utah, we just had this conversation the other night. You're allowed 24 bottle, a case of whatever that product is in. So if you're buying a case of wine, that's 12 bottles. If you're buying a case of beer, that's 24. It's a rack of beer. It's basically by volume that they're allowing you to bring in. And you can do that every other day. It's 24. This is the dealio when you're bringing it in into the state of Utah. The state really doesn't care that much that you as a person. They don't want hospitality professionals buying booze across the border and then selling them over, because then we're missing out on our tax. So that's the whole. It's a business. So that's the whole thing there. But for you to bring it back, like when I go to Scotland or this or that, I bring back a couple bottles, no big deal. But if you are driving, keep it reasonable.
So it used to be that you couldn't, like if you went to Wendover or Evanston to buy liquor, you couldn't. They would stop you sometimes.
I've heard those stories before. I remember in college we'd go get the big keg or beer ball over in Wyoming and things like that.
Got to get some Mickey Big Mouth, man.
Yeah, get the Mickey Big Mouth. And that's my understanding with the state as it stands currently. I can confirm that. And but yeah, just be reasonable.
All right. Do you guys have any questions?
How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, I sent you an article about wine.
Yeah, best wine's $20 and under. Something to that effect. Eric Asimov out of the New York Times, one of my favorite writers on food and beverage, mostly the beverage side, and he did an article. So I quickly this morning on the way in was just looking at our own DABS website, thinking, hey, what wines do we have? So I went to the White Wines Imported. And you can sort all the wines that are available by inventory and then by price point, lowest to highest or highest to lowest. So I went lowest to highest. We got dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of wines that fall within this category. A lot of them that caught my eye. Gewürztraminers, dry Rieslings, Gruner Veltliners, 1,000 milliliter bottle for $16. So when you find wines that are of quality, that are interesting under that $20 mark, they're usually a little bit on the outside, off the beaten path, if you will. Not all of them, but the ones that caught my eye were.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing on the reds. I did import. I didn't do anything domestic quite yet. And it was a lot of fun to be able to see the quality product that the state's bringing in under this category. And $20 is kind of expensive for a bottle of wine because you open it and then it's gone, right? So, you have to, it's only going to save for about a day or two or three, depending on the storage conditions. But there are a lot of choices.
And not every store has the same inventory. So I would check that
Good
app.
call.
Exactly.
And it'll tell you exactly which store has it and how many bottles are there. And
Final question from Sid. What element of red wine makes my feet itch when I drink it? What am I allergic to?
It's the histamines. It's the potentially new oak aging, depending on the wines that you have. And we see people get a reaction from that. Histamines is an inflammatory, so you might be getting that sensation.
I think it's the Lord telling you not to drink.
There you go, Sid.
Don't listen.
You got some events coming up here, don't you?
We do. We got Tuesday, June 2nd at The Breaks in Saratoga Springs. Rosé all day, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Then the following day, June 3rd, up in Layton at The Coop. Followed by Thursday, June 4th, wine tastings at Kiln and Lehigh. All those tickets are available over at Eventbrite for many of those. Otherwise, go to wineacademyofutah.com for more information.
And you can ask questions of Jimmy in person when he attends our party on Saturday, June 6th. At
That's
Cafe
going to be fun.
Molise. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Jimmy.
You got it, guys. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you very much.
Have another drink and feel all right.
Traffic, please.
Crash westbound SR 201 32nd West off ramp. Going southbound there, the exit ramp, left lane blocked. Crash northbound I-15 at 21st South, right shoulder affected there. And whatever you're seeing on the road, you can always text us and let us know. 33986. X96 welcomes Everclear to the complex November 3rd. Tickets are on sale now. You can get all the information at x96.com.
All right. Thank you very much. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. Multiple choice pop culture trivia. It's Danny Elfman trivia today.
Nice.
What is our prize?
Tickets to see the Smashing Pumpkins October 29th at the Delta Center.
You'll get those Smashing Pumpkins tickets at 877-602-9696. And all you have to do is make your way through a game of Beat Gina. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play the game. All right. We'll take a break. We'll be back after these. Stand by. Missed a morsel of murder from your...
I have.
You do have?
And now, a morsel of murder with Gina Barberi. Radio from Hell on X96.
Now, I have previously addressed this morsel of murder. However,
so we're revisiting
murder.
Better details have come to light, and you know how I love
new S has come to light.
Details.
Okay.
Larry and Bianca Rudolph.
All right.
No strangers to guns, big game hunting. During their 34-year marriage, the couple stalked animals all over the world.
Murder.
But at a remote safari camp in Zambia in 2016, where Bianca was hoping to bag a leopard. Oh, if I'm lucky, I'll bag a leopard. Her 12-gauge shotgun went off in the early morning hours of October 11th.
Mm-hmm.
The blast hit the 56-year-old mother of two in the chest, killing her. Larry, 67, said he was in the bathroom when the gun went off and dashed into the bedroom where he discovered Bianca lying on the floor.
Oh, wait. Was there a leopard in the bedroom?
No. Authorities quickly ruled her death as accidental, but the grieving spouse soon raised suspicions of officials. Within days of Bianca's death, he had her body cremated. You know, when you do that quickly, it's maybe you're trying to hide something.
Okay.
Authorities also discovered he'd collected nearly $5 million in life and accidental insurance benefits.
Well, he was entitled to it, wasn't he?
Bianca was very Catholic. He did not hold a Catholic mass or funeral for her funeral. It was just a quickie cremation, quickie funeral.
Yeah.
All right.
Now,
there's nothing here yet that says that he murdered.
Hold on. After a 5-year investigation, Larry was arrested in 2021. During his dramatic trial, he testified in his own defense saying, "I did not kill my wife. I would not murder my wife." Well, he'd been having an affair. Now, his defense for that was, "Oh, we had an open marriage. Bianca knew about this. Everybody knew. This was, we loved each other, but, we'd been married for 30-something years, and, you get bored."
Okay, now still we have all these suspicions, but is there any concrete evidence?
In the end, it may have been Larry's own words that sealed his fate.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
At a Phoenix steakhouse, where Larry and the girlfriend, Lori, were dining, a bartender overheard and later testified about an explosive argument between the pair who were regulars.
Larry and Lori?
Quote, "Larry and Lori were having a drink. There was music in the background. It made it difficult to hear conversation, but at some point, all of a sudden, the music stopped, and in the brief interlude between songs, the bartender heard Larry yell, 'I killed my hugging wife for you.'"
Well,
I'd say that's
that puts a lock on it.
He and Lori were having an argument, the bartender said, and he pulled out the ace up his sleeve, the trump card he could use to win any argument with Lori.
Of course.
Sure. You're right, Larry.
What more does she want from him?
I'm sorry.
He killed his wife for her.
You're right, Larry.
I've done everything for you.
Now, Larry took the stand in his own defense and said he misheard. "I never said
no
that." But the jury said no.
That sealed the deal for
tracks.
them. So is that enough? Still, without physical evidence, that's enough.
I think authorities were suspicious with the $5 million, the hurried, cremated funeral.
I'm sure he's maintained his innocence even now, even in prison.
Yes, he's appealing his verdict. But you can picture the scene though at the steakhouse with the music, and just one song stops as another one's starting. "I killed my wife for you," and that's probably not the first time he pulled that out.
Well, yeah,
but it could also be he didn't do it, but to control his girlfriend, he told her he did. That's what I would say if I were in his shoes. I'd say, I just said that to keep her in line, to control her. She was always arguing with me. If I can make her believe that I killed my wife, which I didn't.
You should be his attorney, Bill. That's a good defense.
I'd be Alan Shure. James Spader.
Yeah, a guy in the chat room says, "Did he follow up with 'and I'll kill you too'?"
Yeah, I'm sure I've done it before.
I've killed before.
I'll get another shotgun.
I'll do it again.
You want to go hunting? Let's go hunting leopards.
Yeah.
Come on.
You don't really want to hunt, do you? We don't like it hunting.
So I know I've brought that one up before, but it just got better. I couldn't not share.
That morsel.
I killed my wife for
that
you.
morsel was not in the previous story.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, it looks pretty. I'd try. That's what I would do if I was his lawyer, but you probably wouldn't win.
Corey in the chat room says other things was the location of the gunshot wound, and the FBI couldn't get the shotgun to misfire again.
Yeah.
So they were on to it.
They had their guy.
They were pretty sure.
But isn't that romantic? They hunted big game all over the world together. You'd think a marriage like that could last anything.
Yeah, I know. It's too bad that they couldn't make it work.
Yeah.
I mean, they were happy for a while. But after a few kills, that gets old too.
Oh, you got to get something bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I killed my wife for you.
Killed my wife for you.
So if you're confessing to murder, always make sure the music is playing.
And you got to think of Larry's position here. What a great ace in the hole. What a great card to play.
Use that forever
if
you're
bet.
careful about it.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to start using that.
Well, I could just see it in everyday life. Honey, would you get the phone? Well, you're right next to it.
Yeah.
I killed my wife for you.
Yeah. There you
Take out the
All right,
trash.
I know.
I killed my wife for you. All right. Where's dinner? I killed my wife for you. Yeah.
Again with the I killed my wife for you.
How long are you going to hold this over my head?
You go to therapy and talk about it. So it was a long time ago he killed his wife for me. What have you done for me lately?
Listen, doctor, I killed my wife for her, okay?
If you kill somebody else for me, maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll go.
What
along.
have you done for me lately?
What about my boss? Why don't you kill my boss for me?
Yeah.
All right, well, there we go. Morsel of murder.
I'm your Beegina announcer, Johnny O. And if the Pillsbury Doughboy doesn't show up in your kitchen today, feel free to call on me if you need something to poke.
Oh.
But in the meantime, oh, Mama, you've hit the jackpot. That's what your family will exclaim when they see real homemade hot dinner rolls on the supper table. And now you can make them in half the time. Easy, quick, no experience needed with the new Pillsbury Hot Roll Mix with fresh acting yeast. What could be more downright satisfying than showing your skill and pleasing your family with your own homemade hot rolls? With Pillsbury Hot Roll Mix, it's so easy, so quick, so economical. Everything you need is in the package.
Oh.
Make tonight a real homecoming with your own very own hot homemade rolls. You and Pillsbury make a great team. Pick up a box today at the Nothing But Mixes store on the old highway west of town. I mean, what have you got to lose?
Exactly.
You poke him in the belly.
And now,
And he giggles.
here's a host who giggles when you poke him.
Oh.
It's our host for Beat Gina, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
All right, the randomizer has picked a contestant for you, Gina. You're going up against Heather today. Heather, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, Heather, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Let's go heads today.
All right. Yeah. It is tails.
You're going to have to work, Heather, for these Smashing Pumpkins tickets. They're coming October 29th to the Delta Center.
You can do it, Heather.
All right, multiple choice pop culture trivia. Because it's Danny Elfman's birthday, it's Danny Elfman trivia. First question is for Gina. If she answers it correctly, she gets the point. If not, Heather, I hope you were paying attention because I'll allow you to answer the same question. If you get it correctly, you will take that point away from Gina, and we'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. All right, here we go. Let's begin. First question. Gina.
Yes.
What job did Danny Elfman have right out of high school?
Okay.
Was it he worked at the Lakeside Car Wash in Los Angeles?
Mm-hmm.
Was he a street performer?
Mm-hmm.
Was he a snake milker or a hen teaser?
What? One of these times it's going to be hen teaser. I just know it. I'm going to say he worked at a car wash.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gina.
I did the research on that one to make it sound real. Sorry.
Heather?
I'm going to go with a street performer.
Street performer.
I mean, that makes more sense, really. But
That's a point for Heather. No for Gina. Heather controls the question. Let's have at it.
See, you throw a detail in there, and I think it
exactly
tricked me.
Don't be fooled. Heather, of course, Danny Elfman now does film music, as well as some rock music, but mostly film music. What movie does Danny credit for making him love film music? Was it one?
Oh.
Was it one, Indiana Jones and the 120-minute apology for the Crystal Skull? Was it 2, Dune, Where's My Worm? Was it 3, the day the Earth stood still? Or was it 4, War of the Worlds?
I'm going to go 4.
No.
Oh.
Well, that must be the day the Earth stood still.
Yes, great movie.
Yes. Score by, was it Bernard Herrmann?
I want to say.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Where are we at?
It's 1-1, and Gina's turn.
Gina?
Yes.
What was the original title for Danny's band, Oingo Boingo?
Okay.
They had a different name. Was it 1, Alcoholocaust?
Jeez.
Was it 2, Endangered Feces? Was it 3, Bingo Bango Bongo? Or was it 4, The Mystic Knights of the Oingo Boingo?
It was the Mystic Knights of Oingo Boingo.
Very good.
I don't know why they ever shortened that.
And if you go online and Google Mystic Knights Oingo Boingo Gong Show, you can see them.
They were on the Gong Show?
They were on the Gong
How did
Show.
I not know that?
I don't know.
It's 2-1. It's Heather's turn. Heather's the one, so to tie
Heather?
it up.
Danny Elfman wrote the theme song to which TV show? Is it 1, The Simpsons? Is it 2, Desperate Housewives? Is it 3, Mantis Toboggan, MD? Or 4, Tony Ravioli and Friends?
It's The Simpsons.
It is The Simpsons.
Yes, it is. It's 2-2. Gina,
Yeah?
you got to get this one to win.
Okay.
Gina?
What?
Which Tim Burton film was Danny Elfman's first big-budget movie? Was it 1, Guitarantula? Was it 2, Shirley Temple of Doom? Was it 3, Pee-wee's Big Adventure? Or 4, Bordello of Blood?
Bordello of Blood?
No.
He did do the soundtrack.
But
That's not a Tim Burton.
All right.
Heather, what's the answer?
For the win.
It's got to be 3.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
And Heather wins the game. Way to go, Heather. Nicely done.
You've got those Smashing Pumpkins tickets coming October 29th to the Delta Center. And if I can guilt you, Heather, just a little bit, I'm going to do this. Because you don't have to buy tickets to the Smashing Pumpkins. Perhaps you would take the money you would have spent buying tickets and donate it to the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation. It's just a suggestion.
That's very fair.
All right.
I think it's very fair.
Okay, just a suggestion.
Thank you.
Good. All right.
Okay.
So I've got to get home. I've got some dough to need.
Oh, thank you very much. All right, hang on the line, Heather. We'll get that information.
Is that wrong? Should I not have done that?
No, I
that's
think that's good.
Why? No.
And if you would like to donate like Heather is going to donate, you can text the word HOPE to 33986, or you can call the phone bank, which is right outside our door here, 888-989-0963, or go online, yourbrainisbeautiful.org.
This is it's important work that the Huntsman Foundation is doing. Please help support it.
I just did the texting HOPE to 33986 because I can't call because we're doing this. It took me 3 minutes to donate that.
Really?
Yeah.
And it was that easy.
And it said there's a comment section, and in the comment section I put, please put this toward X96. It didn't ask me for that information, so you do it that way. We'd like credit for it.
Sure. There you go. Okay. Big boy news and Opinioendo now, brought to you by.
The grimdark future of the 41st millennium is shaking with new releases for Warhammer 40K. Protect the Imperium from large threats with the new Imperial Night Destroyer, or serve the forces of chaos with the new Iron Warriors Combat Patrol. More available at Haster Games.
And don't forget,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, asked recently, although I don't know why somebody would ask this, and I don't know why anybody would want to know it, but now I'm going to tell you, and so you'll know it.
Okay.
Asked recently to name her best ever lay.
Oh.
Madonna.
Why that way?
I don't know. Madonna said she was prepared only to rank the dead ones.
Only the dead ones.
But of all her extinct exes, she picked John F. Kennedy Jr.
That tracks.
The Material Girl is promoting her new album, Confessions 2. And she's promoting it on Grindr. Instead of doing the usual press tour, she made a video with playwright Jeremy O. Harris, Bob the Drag Queen, dancer Ivy Mugler, I think it's Mugler, designer Raul Lopez, and ID's Marcelo Gutierrez, who was asking the questions. In one especially memorable moment, Lopez says, "So, who was the best? I'm only going to name dead people," she said, before covering her mouth and whispering, "John Kennedy Jr.," inciting a choral, "Shut up." Oh, so everybody in the... Shut up.
That shouldn't be surprising.
You're the third person I've heard say that, Lopez.
Well, it's got to be true then.
They dated very briefly, apparently, in the late 80s. All right. Let's see. A Blue Origin New Glenn rocket experienced an anomaly during a ground test known as Hot Fire on Thursday.
It blowed up.
Yeah, they
It
weren't
did.
trying to launch it,
No.
but
Video captured from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida Thursday evening appeared to show a rocket exploding on its launch pad. All personnel are accounted for and safe. Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin's founder, said in a separate post, "It's too early to know the root cause of this, but we're already working to find it. It's a very rough day. We'll rebuild whatever needs rebuilding and get back to flying. It's worth it," he said.
That explosion is just
Stunning,
enormous.
isn't it? Yeah.
And that's from a distance right there.
The company announced New Glenn's plans to return to flight earlier this week after failure during the rocket's third flight on April 19th prompted a Federal Aviation Administration investigation. During the April mission, the rocket's first stage booster landed successfully on a seafaring barge, but the upper portion, or second stage of the rocket, didn't manage to deliver its payload, AST Space Mobile's Bluebird 7 satellite, into a safe orbit. New Glenn's fourth mission was intended to carry 48 satellites to join Amazon's LEO's broadband constellation. They're just putting all kinds of junk up in space these days.
Too much.
Everything. A measles outbreak in Utah has sickened more than 670 people, including many children whose parents have chosen not to vaccinate them.
The kids don't have the choice.
But new data shows that people who can't be vaccinated for serious health reasons,
or they're
and
too little,
there are some, are also falling ill. Since the outbreak began last summer, measles has infected 23 babies younger than a year old, the age when children typically receive the first dose of the measles, mumps, and rubella shot. 12 pregnant women have also been infected, including one who passed the virus to her newborn, according to data from State Health Department. While the state keeps only limited data on the number of immunocompromised residents who have fallen ill, pediatric infectious disease doctors also say that they have cared for several immunocompromised children hospitalized with measles infections. These patients still represent a minority of the unvaccinated people who've been sickened. But if you get vaccinated, there are some people who can't be vaccinated. You can't vaccinate somebody generally under the age of 1, and then there are people who, for whatever reason,
they have some underlying condition.
Yeah, that they can't be vaccinated.
But for the rest of you,
no excuse. With the state under severe drought restrictions, residents are shocked after storms passed through parts of Uinta and Duchesne County in eastern Utah earlier this week, and it caused a lot of flash flooding. Flash floods filled the streets in locations like Vernal and washed out a nearby road. We were getting ready for T-ball games. The ball fields are just a quarter of a mile away from my house. It started with a sprinkle, which is common for spring weather around here, said Roosevelt resident Mandy Rohrer. But instead of playing T-ball, Rohrer and her family ended up staying in the house. All of a sudden, it was like, bam, it came down so fast. It came all the way up my driveway, probably 30 feet, back down to the gutter. I've never seen the water come rushing up that high so far before. People living in Roosevelt and Vernal said Tuesday's storm brought thunder, hail, and flooding. It was flash flooding almost instantly. I've never seen anything like this, said Vernal resident Casey Beecham. But, of course, everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's okay. The ABC television network on Thursday issued a rigorous defense of its right to broadcast, accusing the Federal Communications Commission of threatening its station licenses as part of a campaign of, quote, unconstitutional retaliation and coercion. Its accusation came in a formal response to a highly unusual move by the FCC in April, ordering ABC to apply to renew its broadcasting licenses years before they're set to expire.
This is all Jimmy Kimmel based.
Yeah.
The request from the agency raised the possibility that the Trump administration would seek to strip one of the nation's original broadcasters of its television stations. The network's response, made in a filing with the agency, contained ABC's formal renewal application and sets the stage for a showdown between the Trump administration and ABC over free speech, censorship, and political bias.
Who's the snowflakes?
Exactly.
Benjamin Netanyahu has given orders to the Israeli army to seize complete control of 70% of the Gaza Strip in a move that threatens to torpedo an already fragile ceasefire and create catastrophic humanitarian conditions in the already devastated territory. Under the U.S. brokered ceasefire in October, the Israeli army withdrew to a demarcations line, which gave Israel direct control of 53% of the occupied territory. They want more now. They want to take over the whole Gaza Strip eventually. And finally, this. Florida's native crocodiles and alligators.
It's Alligator Day today.
Yeah.
Yay.
They could be at risk from an invasive species, the spectacled caiman.
That's kind of like a little
They
alligator.
look kind of like alligators, yeah. And they wear glasses. The spectacled caiman, for as long as the non-native caiman lives there, it presents an existential threat to the integrity and restoration of the entire Everglades ecosystem. More than 60 species of non-native reptiles and amphibians live in the state of Florida, like, Governor, what's his name?
DeSantis?
DeSantis, he's one of those non-native amphibians that live there. The spectacled caiman, which has a spectacle-like ridge between its eyes and can grow up to 2.5 meters long, is one of these invasive species. It's native to Central and South America. It was introduced to the United States over 60 years ago via the pet trade. Wouldn't you like a pet caiman?
No, thanks.
But it's a spectacled caiman.
Well, it's cute, but...
when owners of the exotic species could no longer care for them, they released them into the Everglades. What they did is they flushed them down the toilet.
Yeah.
And then they went and lived in the Everglades. They're not.
They're not native. So
and they're opportunistic carnivores. They'll eat just about any animal they can, including fish, reptiles, birds, and mammals, and probably alligators. So there you go.
Well, they're eating the alligator's food.
That's really the big problem. But they'll eat an alligator, too, if necessary.
Sports, weather,
right.
traffic.
Enhanced Games organizers announced they will offer a $10 million bonus to any sprinter who can break Usain Bolt's 100-meter world record of 9.58 seconds at their 2027 event. The controversial competition allows performance-enhancing drugs banned by the World Anti-Doping Agency. So they're encouraging people to dope up and try.
Jesus.
Try to.
Okay.
It's not just for running, though. The inaugural Enhanced Games held Sunday in Las Vegas produced one swimming quote-unquote world record and 21 personal bests, although the results won't appear in the official record books because global sporting authorities consider them illegal. And they gave away millions of dollars in prizes to people who were medically supervised enhancement protocols were followed. Very strange. In the NBA, the San Antonio Spurs are not going down without a fight. They won last night over Oklahoma City Thunder 118-91. That series is tied at 3 apiece. They're competing to see who will play against the Knicks in the championship. NHL still going on, too. Las Vegas Golden Knights are patiently waiting to see if it's going to be the Canadiens or the Hurricanes they're going to play in their final. Carolina leads that series 3-1, a game at 6 o'clock. Utah Royals... they play Portland Thorns tomorrow at 2 p.m. That's your sports. Weather. So sunny most of the day today, and then this afternoon the winds will pick up, and those winds this time around are going to bring some showers with them. 70% chance overnight tonight. Could even have some thunderstorms associated with that. 60% chance of showers tomorrow, and much cooler, 70 for a high. Then things get sunny and start warming back up again by the end of the weekend. Traffic, we have, let's see, crash southbound 20th West 3rd North. That's in West Point in Davis County. Crash westbound SR 201 32nd West off ramp. The exit ramp left lane blocked there in Salt Lake. And a crash northbound I-15, 21st South in Salt Lake. Message stream. Let's see. Nobody sent anything in about traffic recently, but you can if you see something. 33986. Clark Planetarium proudly presents Laser K-Pop Demon Hunters, where electrifying K-pop rhythms collide with the high-energy battle of light and sound. It's bold, it's intense, it's unlike anything you've seen before. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
Yeah, you listen.
See what I got here?
Well, it keeps appearing and disappearing because of your filter.
Can't
if you
do
hold
it.
it up, there you go. Hold it in front of your face. Is it a
Gin
plane?
soaked raisins.
Oh, I thought it was a brain inside of a jar.
No, gin soaked. So remember that story last week?
Mm-hmm.
105-year-old woman.
Yes.
She ate 9 gin soaked raisins a day.
So this is your health plan? This is
Yeah.
your...
I haven't tried them. And they specifically, they were golden raisins.
Of course.
So I bought some golden raisins, and I've put them in this and then covered them with gin. They've swollen up quite a bit.
They're swole with gin.
I haven't dared try them, though.
Swole with gin.
So am I, as a matter of fact. If they...
I like that this is your new health plan. This is...
Smells ginny.
Mm-hmm.
Should I try one?
Yeah.
Let me
You're
see.
frozen,
Your
though.
picture froze, but
yeah.
I'll have to take your word for it. that
It
you,
says, looks... Oh, there, I'm back. So, let me just try one, see.
No, you're not.
I'm not back? Well, I'm back as far as I'm
There you are. Now you've frozen again.
Okay, let me just try one of these.
Okay.
Maybe this is the universe telling me, don't do it. One
gin-soaked raisin.
One gin-soaked raisin.
I wonder how she came to 9.
I don't know.
Do you think she experimented for a while, and she went all the way to 10 and went, nope, 10 is too many. The 9 is the right amount of gin-soaked.
It's pretty nasty, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's not...
Even with the sweet golden raisins?
Yeah. They aren't sweet anymore.
Oh.
No, I just ate some of the raisins on my cereal yesterday, and they're quite sweet. But yeah, no, they're not sweet anymore.
I just Googled gin-soaked raisins.
Yeah.
There's all gin-soaked raisins for arthritis. Gin-soaked raisins recipe. Now, Bill, maybe there's a recipe. You didn't follow a recipe.
No, I just poured gin over them. Cheap gin.
Let me see.
Is there something you're supposed to be doing to them?
Let me see what the recipe is.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on.
Okay, I'm holding. Am I back?
Oh,
well, while Gina searches this, let me remind you, a quick reminder, that Red Roofing Ogden Homeless Drive ends today at 4. Giving all their stuff to Lantern House. You can drop donations at 2772 H Avenue in Ogden. Thank you, Roman.
Now, here's the recipe for gin-soaked raisins.
All right.
You need 2 cups golden raisins.
What? Okay.
1.5 cups gin.
Okay, to cover them.
Put raisins in jar or container and cover with gin. Let soak for 1 to 3 weeks.
Oh, there you go.
That's part of the problem.
You gotta let them sit longer.
Keep in a cool, dark place, then eat 9 a day. This recipe says have
I don't know.
9
I'm
a
having
day.
I'm having flashbacks of turmeric and pepper. You know.
I mean, yeah, probably. But Bill, I think you didn't let them soak long enough.
I just ate one. I'll leave them in the jar and leave them in the refrigerator here
Till next week.
Yeah.
Well, 1 to 3 weeks. Do we want to go longer?
That's
Probably
what it
want
says,
to go longer.
1 to 3 weeks.
Well, I won't. I'll wait till next Monday and try them again.
Okay.
And I like gin. Cheap gin. I like
There's
cheap
all
gin.
this. What are gin-soaked raisins good for? How long does it take for gin-soaked raisins to work to cure arthritis?
Now, are you supposed to eat them or like put them in your ears or something?
Cure arthritis.
It's going to cure your arthritis,
I'm
too,
sure it
Bill.
will.
Cures it, yeah. God, I hate the internet sometimes. Well,
What, Carrie? There's all these.
Most of the time, actually.
Do gin-soaked raisins really work?
No. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
Carrie,
listen,
how do you know so
That was a
fast?
burp. That was a burp. is what
listen,
that was.
105-year-old woman. She's been doing it all her life.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe
That's all it takes.
That's yep.
Is one 105-year-old woman. That's
all it takes for me.
Takes. I smoked a cigar every day of my life, said a 105-year-old woman. Yep, there you go. That's all it takes.
Yep.
So in honor of my dad, that is my check here for not saying.
Yeah.
All right, 847.
That was quite a callback.
Yeah.
Listen, the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, where this is the very first time I think we've ever done something like this with Huntsman. We're trying to raise money for the Mental Health Foundation. You can make your donation right now. Call 888-989-0963. Adam is here. He's the vice president of awareness. I like that.
What does that mean?
Vice President of Awareness. Well, what that means is that we just make everybody aware of the fact that there is a cause for mental health. And so that's really our marketing and communications efforts.
There's a cause for mental health.
Yes, sir. A lot of people don't realize that they can actually donate to a mental health cause. In fact, 97% of Americans can at least agree on one thing, and that's that we're in a mental health crisis. But fewer than 2% of philanthropic donations actually go to mental health causes.
Oh, I see.
And so we're trying to stop that, right? And trying to help people see, hey, this is where you can funnel your money. Because we think a lot of people want to help with mental health, but they just don't know where.
They don't know how.
Tell them where their money is going.
So the money that we raised at Huntsman Mental Health Foundation directly supports the work of the Huntsman Mental Health Institute. And the Institute is a hospital, and they offer outpatient services. They have the Crisis Care Center, which is down in South Salt Lake. It is the first of its kind in Utah, and really, with what they offer, one of the very first in the country. Basically, it's like an emergency room for mental health.
So if you're in crisis, you can go there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And this is also, I understand, a place where police often encounter people who are having mental health crisis. They're not really that equipped to deal with that kind of thing. They can take people there.
Absolutely, yeah. So a lot of times people that have law enforcement run-ins are in a mental health situation, right? And so typically officers would have to take them to the emergency room. And with laws, the officers were actually to stay in the emergency room with that person for the duration of the time there. They couldn't leave. At the Mental Health Crisis Care Center, they come in. There's a private entrance for that person, so they don't have to come in through the front. They maintain their dignity. The officers can bring them there. They get stabilized, and the officers can go about doing their work.
So it makes things better for everybody.
Across the board.
Yeah. And there's some inpatient facility there as well.
Correct, if needed. Most people come in, they spend 23 hours there at most. And then they can go out with a plan to how to keep their mental health strong. But if they need additional support, there is an inpatient unit there. I think it's important to point out, though, Bill, you mentioned the word crisis, but crisis can mean a lot of things to different people, right? One thing that a clinician over there shared with me was that a crisis can look like, oh, I'm going on vacation, I don't have my medication, I need to get it filled quickly. They could help you with that.
Oh. That is good to know.
And it's it's nice to know that there's a place if you have a family member that's just you don't know what to do with them. It's so hard. You can take them there and say, please help my family member here, and
yes.
And no questions asked.
No questions asked. And what I always say to people is, don't overthink it. Just go.
Yeah, and all of this. It costs money to do. I mean, because you have social workers there, you have doctors there, intake people. It's not, and it's I haven't been over there, but it's a beautiful. I understand it's just a beautiful facility. Just and a place where you walk in and you feel a little bit calmed just by being there.
Absolutely.
So if you can help out to do this, support this work with the Huntsman Foundation. Now, the Huntsman Family Foundation is still matching every dollar that comes in?
They're matching every dollar that comes in right now. Okay. So we encourage everybody to double their donation. You mentioned, Bill, the cost. That Crisis Care Center, it costs them $80,000 a day just to keep the doors open.
A day.
A day.
Wow.
So that's why donations are so critical.
888-989-0963 is the number. You can make a one-time donation, or they would encourage you to become a monthly donor.
That's kind of set it and forget it, which is kind of nice.
Yes,
like,
and if you do that, you get this shirt.
If it's a cause that you care about, and you can just set it up, and you don't have to think about it anymore.
And you get a Your Brain is Beautiful T-shirt, which is and you can go to yourbrainisbeautiful.org
Lots of
and
ways.
make a donation there as well.
But Gina just donated via text.
While we were doing all this,
Yeah.
I just picked up my phone and I text Hope to 33986. I immediately got a link back, and I just did my Google Pay on my phone, and you guys didn't even know I was doing that.
Thank
just
you,
now.
Gina.
Gina, she's secretive.
Which is-
She doesn't want anybody to know she makes these charitable donations until she talks about it on the radio.
I just meant it's easy. Like if you're listening right now at work, like a lot of people do, maybe you can't call.
Right.
Maybe being on the phone and making a phone call is difficult for you to do. You can do what I did.
It's right there. Yep.
888-989-0963. That's the phone bank out in our cantina there.
Well, we got Lacey on the phone. She has recently been to Huntsman for Help.
Oh, nice.
Hi, Lacey. Are you there?
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey,
Thanks for letting me listen.
Yeah, you're welcome. Listen, Lacey, you have used the services?
I have. At the end of last year, I found myself in a suicidal state, and I went to the crisis care center where I stayed less than 24 hours, and then they found me a bed upstairs, and I stayed in the inpatient facilities.
And
what was your experience
talk
like
a little
there?
bit about it, yeah.
Everyone was really professional. I had a full care team. There was, besides the prescribing psychiatrist, there was a social worker and peer advocates, and the daily routine was really helpful. And it is a beautiful garden outside. It is a beautiful grounds, and it's just one of the windows faces east, and you can watch the sunrise.
Oh, nice.
And how long did you stay there, Lacey?
I was there for 2 weeks, and then insurance said I was well enough to leave, which I was.
But it was,
So-
it was a place where you could just get stable, and you're doing okay now.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
good news.
Great.
All right, Lacey.
Thank you, Lacey.
Thanks for calling.
We got a nice text here. It
Yeah.
says, my stepson was feeling so lost last year and needed help. We didn't have the means or tools to properly handle his situation. Recommended he go to the Huntsman facility. He did, and it literally saved his life. Thank you so much.
See, those are the kind of stories that people need to hear and realize how important this facility is. So call the phone bank. It's right out there, 888-989-0963. Text the word HOPE to 33986 or go to yourbrainisbeautiful.org.
It's great work that Huntsman does, and the world-class cancer research, and now world-class research and help for mental health. Thanks for coming in, Adam. And
thank you.
Yeah, we're grateful to the Huntsman family. When you think about them, that what they've done for cancer, they're doing with mental health.
Yeah. All
Thank you, Adam.
Thanks.
All right, go answer those phones.
I'm sure they're ringing off the hook right now.
All right, we're going to take a break, play a song. After the song, it's the Boner Recap game. All you got to do is call us and tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, I would cheat today. Go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners May 29. Open that up. It'll give you the answer. Call and tell us what that answer is correctly, and you will win.
You will win
What's the prize?
Matchbox 20 tickets.
Matchbox 20 tickets. 877-602-9696 is our number here in the studio to get those Matchbox 20 tickets with the Boner Recap game. Salt Lake Film Society.
See your favorite films on the big screen at your local donor-supported cinema, Broadway Cinema. It's my preferred theater. I like going there because, I'm a Red Carpet Club member. That doesn't make me super special.
Yes, it does.
You should all be members of
You're
the Red
special,
Carpet
Gina.
Club. I get discounts on concessions. Get alerts about when special events are going on. Like the Summer Showdown, which is going on right now. I think it's Big Lebowski and Bubba Hotep.
Yes.
Yeah.
This week.
So you got to vote for one or vote for both.
Vote for both of them.
Yeah, and they used to have them on separate nights for the Summer Showdown. You can go see either one either night now, just because they want you to come to the movies. They also have let's see, Sean Means gave this a really good review this morning. Back Rooms. It's kind of a horror, tense Yeah, tense horror film.
He gave it-
Thriller.
he-
That's the
he
word
gave
I
it a
was
really
looking
good
for.
review,
Yeah,
so.
Chiwetel Ejiofor on that. That opens today at the Broadway. Get all your ticket information at slfstix.org.
I was reading about. I got all these news stories that I didn't get to today.
What'd you miss?
Well, there's a story about a chain of salad restaurants that I'm angry that we don't have here. Sweet Green, a popular salad restaurant chain, and
kind of like Sweet Tomatoes.
yeah, Sweet Green. I loved Sweet Tomatoes, and they're gone. But it's
Bill loves a salad bar.
I do. I just I'll go to the Sizzler or to the. I'm thinking I haven't been in a Chuckarama for years, but they do have a big salad bar there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know who else has a big salad bar is that meat restaurant in Trolley Square.
That meat restaurant.
You know, the meat on
Rodizio
swords.
Grill.
Meat on swords. Yeah, I remember they had a great salad bar. But then there's the story of so there's that. Then there's the story of the train that ended up accidentally in Disneyland. Did you see that?
Train?
Disneyland Paris.
Well, Disneyland Paris.
Oh.
It was a French train carrying members of the European Parliament.
Because I have taken that train to Disneyland.
No, wait. There's an
so have I.
actual train that goes to
It's
Disney.
it's a subway. Yeah.
Yeah, you take it. It's above ground too when you
Yeah.
get out into the country.
You can get on downtown Paris and take the train out, and it takes you right to Disneyland.
I don't remember
Paris.
how long it takes.
I want to say about 40 minutes.
But a train carrying members of the European Parliament and their teams to Strasbourg made an unplanned detour to Disneyland Paris because they didn't switch the tracks correctly.
Oh, that could be a problem.
And they ended up, they looked out of the windows of their train and they went, we are in Marvel Land, Main Street, USA. Mont-le-Vallée. But then they said, well, why don't we just hang around for a while?
Well, we're here.
Yeah, the French. So it was an accident, but we are not a Mickey Mouse Parliament. So there was that, and whatever story you want to go with is fine. It's okay if you don't like your kids most of the time, or all of the time. It's a story that says it's okay if you don't like your kids all of the time.
You love them, but you don't like them? Is that what?
Well, if you want to throw love in there, okay, fine. But
I mean, it's perfectly normal, right? I mean,
to not like your kids,
yeah,
sometimes
they can bug you sometimes.
Oh boy, yeah, like yesterday. Jeez, I'm tempted to go into the details, but I won't. But if your kids will have meltdowns and tantrums, and you just want to walk away from them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're your kids, so you can't.
Yeah.
Just leave them out on the curb and go home.
You know what?
There you go.
You're lucky I'm your dad because I can't abandon you.
I have to take care of you.
Otherwise, I would.
All right, I've thought about it, and I'm done. We'll see you.
Yeah, I'm breaking up with you.
Yeah, I'm breaking it.
Yeah.
It's not me, it's you.
Mom ghosted me.
Or it's not you, it's me. However you want to take this, I don't care. Have a good life. We'll see you.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
And then here's a story I had from back in 2017, I think it was.
Wow.
You haven't been able to get to this story since
No.
2017?
I think I just what happened was I filed it and forgot I had it.
Oh.
Sad news for the restaurant world today. Tom Forkner, the founder of Waffle House, died on Thursday at the age of 98. Mr. Forkner's death follows quickly on the heels of his co-founder, Joe Rogers Sr., who died in March at the age of 97. The two co-founders died within days of each other. They were neighbors when they opened the very first Waffle House in Avondale Estates, Georgia in 1955, deciding on the Waffle House name because waffles were the highest margin items on the menu. Following rapid growth in the 70s and 80s, the 24-hour restaurant chain now has close to 2,000 locations throughout the southern United States, where inexpensive breakfast and other comfort food is prepared right in front of you, essentially. They have that open kitchen kind of thing. And they're famous hash browns, available scattered, smothered, covered, chunked, or number of other ways. But these guys were beloved for the longest time Now today, Waffle House is a privately held company, and Rogers' son, Joe Rogers Jr., is the chairman.
Joe Rogers Jr.
He's the chairman. And, they died within a month of each other.
And supposedly we're maybe getting a Waffle House here?
Well, there's a guy, I don't know if it was a joke or not, but there was a guy who wanted to start a GoFundMe so that he could get enough money to get a Waffle House.
Yeah, I don't think
franchise.
a GoFundMe is how you do
I don't
that.
think so. So I think that was sort of a...
Or he's just ripping people off.
I think it was sort of a joke.
Who knows?
Actually. But I don't know, could you Google quickly, can you buy a Waffle House franchise?
If usually how these things work, like you can't just buy a McDonald's franchise.
No.
Like they're so valuable.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a matter of having enough money to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to prove to them that you know what you're doing. You have to have already owned some other restaurant.
You mean I can't just open up a McDonald's?
Nope.
No.
Well, it's still funny to me. Highbrow some of the bitches.
Yeah, I was talking to...
Here it is. Although Waffle House is a franchise, it's extremely difficult to be a franchise owner. To be a franchise owner, you need to make connections within the company, and there's an extremely long wait list.
I was talking to a restaurateur some years ago, and he said, I started out with a hot dog. What's the hot dog place?
Hot dog on a stick.
No.
Der Wiener Schnitzel.
Der Wiener Schnitzel, thank you. Der Wiener Schnitzel. He said,
Glad
I
you
started...
did that because we would have gone through I don't know how many hot dog places.
Yeah. Der Wiener Schnitzel, which is weird because I don't think they have schnitzel at all.
No,
but,
it's hot dogs.
Yeah, that's hot dogs. But he said I could get a franchise for Der Wiener Schnitzel pretty easy, and the reason I did it because I wanted to build up to better. And I don't remember what restaurant he was.
It's a stepping
angling
stone.
for, but had to start with Der. And he said, and we did well with the Der Wiener Schnitzel. We actually ended up with 2 here in Salt Lake, and then I won't go. I could tell you who it is, but I don't. Doesn't matter. It was the stepping stone, and now I want to go to Der Wiener Schnitzel.
There's one by Costco.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's down on 3rd West.
I know that because my mom makes me take her there.
She likes
loves Der Wiener.
What does she get?
A chili dog with onions. She loves it.
There's no way to secretly have that.
Nope.
No,
you can't hide.
No.
You can't hide that from the family.
No, you can't hide. For several hours later, you can't hide
I'd
it.
go as far as days.
Yeah, maybe.
We invited her over for dinner the other night, and she's like, "Oh, that's okay. I went to Wiener Schnitzel for lunch, and I got 2 chili dogs, and I had one for lunch, and I'm gonna have one for dinner." I'm like, Mom, come over for dinner. You can have the chili dog tomorrow for lunch.
No, I want it while it's fresh.
It'll keep. It's got plenty of preservatives. It'll last longer than most of us.
That's still there.
That's funny.
I need a good hot dog experience.
Really? Do you now?
Now that would be a sign off. I need a good.
I already promised
I
Sid
know,
I'd
I
do
know.
that.
All right. No, but I think what I'll do is, squish it.
Squish it.
And will that make it ethical that I can do it?
Yes. There it is. It's a patty. It's now a patty.
That's right. There we go. It's now a small meatloaf. All right. If people want to ask questions.
So Bill, sometimes people buy wine and store it. So that's what this is. I just wanted to make sure you knew.
Thanks for making that clear.
Is it true that you store ones with a screw top upright, but with a cork you usually lay them down?
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, John in Bluffdale said he just texted HOPE to 33986 from Bluffdale to donate to the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation.
John again in Bluffdale?
Bluffdale.
Holy mackerel. Yeah, 888-989-0963. That's the number, and you can call in.
I haven't been out there. It's beginning to sound like a party out there.
I think there are more people here.
There are donuts there. There are sausage and muffins. Sausage and egg muffin.
Did you go get one?
I got a little bagel.
Girl intern is out there.
Girl intern who was my replacement when Jonesy was born. Jonesy, who will be 21 in January. That's how long ago that was.
Well, she was in our first batch of interns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of the early ones.
Yeah.
We didn't have interns before. She was among the interns that didn't get paid.
Yeah. It was back when they didn't get paid.
But she does a therapy animal now, and she brought her dog Archer, who, there I have a little picture of Archer. She carries little business cards. He's so
and stickers.
cute.
A sticker that says, "I met Archer, the best good boy."
He's a giant schnoodle, like a schnauzer,
and a
poodle mix.
Yeah.
He's adorable.
He's a very nice dog.
His favorite sport is napping.
Me too, Archer. Yeah, I wanna do this with Oakley. I want to train her to be a therapy dog. I think that'd be fun.
And you know what? I want you to do that
Don't
with
you?
Oakley. I do.
I don't
with
think,
every fiber of my being.
I don't think you have enough to do, Gina. So
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll cut into your napping.
That's true.
No, but see, like Archer likes to nap, so Oakley likes to nap too. We can nap together. That's a form of therapy,
You could
I think.
train Oakley to nap more.
Boner recap time. Time
What?
to give away tickets to Matchbox 20. They're coming September 18th to the Utah State Fair Park Days of 47 Arena.
What if I don't want to talk to anybody?
I think you'll want to talk to Kylie.
Okay. I like the name. Kylie, are you there? Hi, Kylie. Are you there?
Hi.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Hi. You're right, Carrie. I do want to talk to
Told you.
Kylie.
I told you.
Yeah, you nailed it, man. Kylie, how are you today?
I'm doing good. Kind of sad I'm missing Archer.
He's
pretty cute.
was a really sweet dog. He's a big dog,
Yeah.
but
Just hurry down here. You could probably see him.
gentle. Seemed very gentle,
Yeah.
very sweet, and likes to nap. So Kylie, what we'll do here is I'll read off these three boner candidates, and then you remind me of which one was the winner, and you'll get a prize, and that prize is what?
Matchbox 20 tickets.
Sounds pretty good?
Sounds great.
All right, here we go. Boner candidate number one was, and then he said to her, hand up. Because he couldn't say hands up because she just has one hand. This one woman, she got pulled over by the cops in Florida, and the cop said, I saw you talking on your cell phone while you were driving. Now you were holding a phone in your right hand. And she said, no, I wasn't. He said, don't you argue with me, young lady. No, really, sir, I wasn't. Look. She holds up her arm, and
She
doesn't have a hand.
she doesn't have a hand on the end of her arm. I don't know how she lost it, but it's not there. And the cop got belligerent with her and doubled down on it and fined her. And they finally did finally let her off. And I believe I read at the end of the story, the officer apologized.
But he should have backed away from that situation
Yeah,
way sooner.
as soon as
did.
as soon as she held up her hand
Like,
or her arm, and
Have a nice day, ma'am. That's what it
All
should
right.
have been.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
And then there was boner candidate number two. Slow walking leads to cell phone assault up there in Idaho. Ronnie Audemars Escalante Nino started beating on his, I think it was his wife, actually. They were leaving a building together, and he got upset with her because she was walking too slow and talking on her cell phone. So he grabbed the phone out of her hand and started smacking her with it. And that guy deserves to go away for a while.
Yeah.
And then boner candidate number three, the the stain on the couch was couch cushion was a dead giveaway. As a federal judge in Atlanta, Georgia, a woman judge, and she everybody in the office said she's having an affair with the assistant police chief. We can hear him in there in her office, at lunchtime and stuff, moaning and making kissy sounds and all of that. And she said, no, that's not true. I haven't done anything like that. And then they did a whole bunch of security footage check-ins and sign-in logs and tested a stain on the couch. And yeah, it was a human effluent.
Yeah.
And effluent, that's a good word, isn't it?
Yeah.
And she said, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's true. I was doing that.
Busted.
The stain evidence is irrefutable.
Okay.
Those were the three candidates, Kylie. Who was the winner?
Number 1.
Correct. Correct. You are a winner, Kylie, and you from this day forward will always be a winner in my heart.
Oh, thank you so much, Bill.
You're welcome.
Hang on the line. Katie's going to get some information from you.
There she goes.
888-989-0963. That's a phone. You can make a phone call. When was the last time you made a phone call and talked to a person? You can't just text all the time. You can call and talk to a person.
Call right now and tell them I'm going to make a donation, but Gina said I should talk to you for a minute.
It's the Mental Health Radiothon supporting Huntsman Mental Health Foundation.
Yeah, and I think they'd probably like that. Just say, I'm going to talk to you for just a couple seconds here before I make my donation. Gina wants me to ask you, how you doing today?
How you doing?
How you doing?
It's also easy to text 33986. Text the word HOPE to 33986. They'll send you a link, and you can do your Google Pay or whatever it is, your Apple Pay.
When Gina mentioned that our last break, I looked at the text line, and we got about 6 right, just like that.
It's super easy. Like I said, maybe you're at work and making a phone call is difficult to do at work. You can do a quick text and donate that way.
It'll take you 3 minutes. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back with some big boy news and innuendo after these, so please stand by. Cafe Molise and the BTG Wine Bar.
It's a beautiful building. I love that these owners refurbished that gorgeous building and brought it back to its glory.
It's over there on the corner of 4th South and West Temple. It's the old Bay nightclub, you may remember, or before. It was originally the Eagles Lodge.
I DJ'd there when it was the Bay, and it was the basement is where I DJ'd.
In the industrial room
The industrial room. It didn't look great, but boy, now it looks like walking onto a movie set. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. It's been greatly remodeled. It's where we're going to have our 40th anniversary party coming up next Saturday.
That's sold out.
But
just go there for dinner. Yeah, date night, or plan your own party there. We've had my family's done Christmas parties there before.
Or you can have you could just go to the wine bar if you're that's 21 and older only. But they're not only wine, but you can have small plates there. They're appetizers and things like that. So it's just a great place to spend an evening. It's cafemolise.com.
Carrie? Yeah. It's Bill. I don't think I can make it into work this morning.
Bill, it's 2 a.m. What the hell's the problem? Wait a minute. You're not staying up all night watching Mary Tyler Moore on Nick at Night again, are you?
Yeah. Mare has such a great job. She works with such fun people. I just can't make it in to do the show today unless...
Unless what?
Well, if you call me right back, I could probably make it in.
Fine. I'll call you right back.
Hello.
Mary, this is Lou Grant.
Oh, Mr. Grant. Mr. Grant, it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
I know what time it is, Mary. I looked at the clock the minute I ran out of scotch. Mary, I need you to do something for me for this morning's production meeting.
Really, Mr. Grant? Anything.
I need you to come in early and make coffee for the TV station brass.
Coffee, Mr. Grant.
And I need you to sharpen up a bunch of pencils, too.
Mr. Grant,
And I want you to present your idea for that WJM News Magazine show that you want to do.
Eye on Minneapolis? Really, Mr. Grant?
Really, Mary? And I'm going to tell the station owner that Mary Richards is the best associate news producer I've ever worked with.
Oh, Mr. Grant.
So I'll see you at the station bright and early, Mary?
Yes.
Good night, Mary.
Goodbye, Mr. Grant.
Who was that, Bill?
There is no Bill. There's only Mary. I'm sorry I woke you, Ted.
Oh, God. That's all right, Mary. Say, Mayor, I was thinking about that Eye on Minneapolis show that I'm going to anchor. Why couldn't we call it Ted Baxter's Eye on Minneapolis?
Ted, I don't think Mr. Grant would approve that.
I'll just beg him until he gives in. I'll just go, oh, come on, Lou. Please, please, Lou. Please.
All right, 9:18.
We have a guest in the studio now, Nick Hinze. Nick is the Senior Vice President at UMB Bank. UMB Bank recently became a $1 million corporate partner for Huntsman Mental Health Foundation and also are matching donations right now, I think.
Absolutely.
$1 million. Who talked you into that, Nick?
Well, before I get started answering your questions, can I just say thanks for letting me listen?
Oh, that's nice, Nick.
I have been listening to you Lords of Morning Radio since I was a sophomore in high school.
Oh, my.
Thank you for doing that.
And you became a banker?
I did.
How did that happen?
Well, usually we corrupt the youth.
And then I introduced my kids during carpool in the morning. Not to make you feel old, but I'm a grandpa now.
Oh, my. And you know what, Nick? I'm not.
Well, I hope you are able to continue doing what you love as long as you want to, and congratulations on the 40-year celebration.
Thank you so much. That's so nice of you.
So talk about, so UMB Bank, and I said to somebody early on, what's UMB? And said, it's a bank.
It is. It's a bank. It's a very large bank. We're a $70 billion asset size bank headquartered in Kansas City. And we have donated. Our donation was from our UMB Bank and our UMB Financial Corporate Charitable Foundation. UMB feels strongly about supporting the work that the mental health or Huntsman Mental Health Institute does, and we believe they will be successful in transforming the way the world understands, treats, and heals mental health.
I think that's a remarkable. They don't show. They have lofty goals, the Huntsman people, and that's how the Cancer Foundation became world renowned now.
Absolutely.
And the same thing can happen with mental health.
Absolutely. The reality is that mental health affects all of us, our families, employees, friends at every level. And Bill, I want to thank you for sharing your story that you shared earlier today about your brother.
Yeah, it's been a while now, a few years ago, and it's one of those things when you lose somebody, a family member, to suicide. You often go, huh? How did that happen? What happened that he felt he had to do that? And if something had been around like the walk-in facility, the crisis center here, the Huntsman Crisis Center,
or even the 988, we didn't have that back then either.
Yeah.
So it's been who knows? But I think lives can be saved.
Well, let me share a little personal story of myself.
Sure.
So my great-grandma, after she had her last child, committed suicide.
Really?
She ingested poison. But, today, doctors look out for those, what we used to call baby blues. And now we know it as postpartum depression.
Yeah.
And, we know that rapid changes in hormones can cause a change in the brain chemistry. But so over time, that's been developed. Now, what the Huntsman Mental Health Institute is doing is more research, more understanding of what causes and what triggers these mental health issues.
Yeah,
And
it's not just the crisis center; it's the research they're doing
Absolutely.
to
But
get to the bottom of it.
I love that you brought up the crisis center because I've toured that a number of times, and the fact that we now have a mental health emergency room here in Salt Lake
I think
City.
that's terrific.
Yeah. It used to be that they, like, for instance, the police would encounter somebody on the street who's obviously going through some sort of mental health crisis, and they would take them to jail.
Yes.
You know.
And nobody's ready for that at jail.
And then sometimes, and then it got to be, well, you can take them to the emergency room, but that's still not.
No.
This is great. This facility, they just can take them there, and that's remarkable. You think that? I mean, it's almost like, you know, people who do cancer research. They say we keep trying to find a cure for cancer.
We do. Well, and we
Can
have
you find
found
a cure for mental health issues.
And I love that you brought that up because we have found some treatments and some cures for cancers. And, you know, John Huntsman did a great thing. He sat down and he said, what can I do with my money today? And he decided to create the Huntsman Cancer Institute. And before he passed, he brought his kids around and said, hey, I've done my job with cancer. Now you guys go find your solution. And they chose to take on mental health.
It's amazing what they've done.
It is. And what the Huntsmans are great at is they're good at bringing people together, like UMB Bank, to be a part of this and invite us to be a solution in the community. And so with them taking on, you know, I hope my belief is in my lifetime that we will be able to screen the brain or scan it to find solutions to mental health, just like an MRI does for cancer.
Yeah.
And I mean, they have made some inroads in doing that kind of thing. You get $1 million from UMB Bank, Huntsman family. They're really, you know, they have money to, but it takes a lot more than that.
Well, we heard
every day.
from our last guest, $80,000 a day to run the foundation. That's
the crisis center. So.
You know, and let me tell you, Friday nights at my house, I'm in charge of dinner. And so what that means is it's pizza night.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, and so for the price of a large pepperoni pizza a month, $19, we listeners can be a part of this solution. I invite everyone listening to contact Radio from Hell to sign up as a monthly donor. And it's easy. You guys have been talking about it all morning. You text in HOPE to 33986 or just visit our website, yourbrainisbeautiful.org.
Where you got all these volunteers out here right outside our door manning the phones, 888-989-0963. You can call and talk to them directly. You can talk about volunteering maybe.
Well, and this has been a very important thing for our family. I actually encouraged my son to think about this as he's going through college, and he's going to start working at the Huntsman Mental Health Institute starting on Monday.
Nice.
There you go.
Cool. He's not going to be a banker?
I tried, but he's like, no, Dad, I'm not the banker type.
All right. Thank you, Nick.
Nice to see you, and thanks for being a listener all these years.
Oh, thank you for everything you guys do for our community. Thank you.
888-989-0963. That's the number to call. Make a donation. And thank you, UMB Bank.
Thank you.
Okay, big boy news and Opinnuendo now, brought to you by.
See your favorite films on the big screen at your local donor-supported cinema. Broadway this weekend, the horror stripped to its essentials. Empty rooms, hallways, closed doors. See Back Rooms starring Chiwetel Ejiofor, opening today at the Broadway. Get your tickets now at slfstix.org.
And don't forget,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
You.
8 students had to be rescued, and they were unharmed after dangling for hours at the top of a roller coaster ride that became stuck in Texas.
There it is. Wow.
Pictures and news footage of the incident showed a roller coaster car stalled at the peak of a huge, almost vertical drop on something called the Iron Shark roller coaster overlooking the Gulf of Mexico at the Pleasure Pier in Galveston, Texas. The 8 young people, all attendees of 2 schools in nearby Houston, Texas, spent almost 4 hours stranded in the car, feet dangling in midair in the baking hot sun as local emergency personnel sought to rescue them. Eventually, firefighters extended a huge rescue ladder, oh God, up to the
This
students.
sounds horrible. Ugh.
And using harnesses, extracted them from the roller coaster car and brought them back down to the ground, allowing them to climb down a ladder to safety. Mike Varela Jr., Galveston's fire chief, told a press conference that the students were doing well, uninjured by their ordeal. Of course, they're pretty shaken up.
So they're kind of hanging with their back. How much worse would that have been if they were hanging like forward?
Oh, worse.
Ugh.
I don't know.
Iron shark, do.
Iron shark. Okay, let's move on to Riot Fest. You heard about Riot Fest?
Yes.
This is going to be a big show. It is, let's see, Riot Fest will return to Chicago's Douglas Park the weekend of September 18th through the 20th this year. The festival was primarily spread out amongst several Chicago music venues in its early years, but eventually moved to Humboldt Park in 2012 before shifting to Douglas Park in 2015. Riot Fest lineup 2026 is so far Tool, 21 Pilots, Pierce the Veil, and Alanis Morissette. Other bands of note playing the festival include Rise Against, Social Distortion, Bad Religion, the All-American Rejects, Taking Back Sunday, Descendants, Pennywise.
It's a really big show.
It is indeed a big show. Morrissey? What? No,
he
come
won't be
on.
there.
He's not going to be there.
He won't show
Now
up.
there's another show
Iggy Pop, Elvis Costello, Patti Smith, and the Sex Pistols.
called Power to the People that Tom Morello is doing.
With Bruce Springsteen.
And Foo Fighters and Dave Matthews Band. Mike in Nashville, are you going to that?
And Public Enemy just joined this morning.
Oh, they did? Cool.
Yeah.
Dropkick Murphys.
But Jonathan Cain, the keyboardist for Journey, said, Journey, we're just repeating ourselves over and over again.
Well, yeah, people want to hear the greatest hits.
I mean, it's just a
Jonathan Cain
it's a
is
grind.
married to
Yes.
Yeah,
that kooky
she's a spiritualist or something.
Yeah.
Spiritual advisor to Trump. Yeah.
She's the blonde lady you've seen.
She speaks
like-
in tongues.
Yep.
It's a grind. It's a 1, 2, 1.
People hate me. So
I don't, and Jonathan, I really don't care that you're bored with what you're doing. I don't care in the slightest. Let's see what else we have here. We have news. Oh, Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
He made sure that his chosen name would become a national treasure. Oh, I get it. You see, he was born Nicholas Kim Coppola.
Yes.
But
His
he
mom and Francis are brother and sister.
said, I am Nick Cage. And he said, I changed my name legally to Nick Cage last year. I am Nick Cage in life, and I am Nick Cage on camera. He is a member of one of the biggest families in cinema, of course, the Coppola family. And he said, but I wanted my own name and to stand on my own in my career. It's better to be the patriarch of my own little family than the clown cousin on the margins of someone else's, he said. So I decided I'm going to bring it on and be Cage.
Well, and he took his last name from Luke Cage, the comic book.
Yeah.
He has always been a comic book
Always
guy.
been, yeah.
And he...
Oh, no, and I'm sorry, not his mom. His dad was a Coppola.
Oh, you know who else? Not just Luke Cage, Marvel superhero, but American avant-garde composer John Cage. Cage is a name that I like coming across in the comics, and I also thought that John Cage and his experimental music was really cool. I was looking for something like James Dean. I was looking for something short and sweet, and so I thought, Nick Cage. He did a good job.
He's out promoting Spider Noir,
Which you talked about on Geek News.
which is on Amazon right now. All of the episodes.
Pretty good, too, I imagine.
That's what I hear. I got to watch it this weekend.
Tristan Thompson and Chloe Vasectomy.
Huh? Chloe vasectomy?
Khloe Kardashian revealed that he had a vasectomy.
Ah.
And
I'm Chloe vasectomy.
I'm kind of tired, And on the latest episode of her Chloe in Wonderland podcast, the 41-year-old reality star said that this is her ex, I guess,
Mhm.
35-year-old ex.
Yeah.
Do you want to have more kids in the future? She asked. Tristan responded, I think I signed off for 2 embryos. So I mean, if I do have more kids, it'd be coming from you. I already have enough baby mamas. I don't want no more. So she said, well, get a vasectomy, and now they're not together. So
good. Weather.
It's good weather for a vasectomy. Sure. Why not? Sunny most of the day, high of 79. Then this evening and for sure overnight tonight, 70% chance of showers. Could even see some thunderstorms associated with that. Tomorrow, 60% chance of showers, high just 70. And then we warm back up Sunday. We'll be back up in the mid-70s by first part of the week.
You know what I say, Gina, is that any time is a good time for a vasectomy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Listen to Radio from
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
So yesterday I had an appointment for
a skin graft?
Not a graft. Bill has this done quite often.
Regularly.
Where he gets things burned off his face.
6 minutes, they find little precancerous things on my face. Because I've had some really bad ones, and so we're going to get them early.
And none of this is bad. It's just let's get rid of all that. So I was there and had it done, and I was not prepared for the aftermath.
Yeah, you look pretty beat up.
I look pretty beat up. Well, which is great. I'm glad I had it done. And but they said let it ooze. Don't and it's hard because it itches, and I want to touch it. But
Was it the liquid nitrogen? Is that what?
No, this was a laser.
Oh yeah. See, they use liquid nitrogen on me, so they don't do that. What you're getting?
But I'm
there.
oozing.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving my appointment oozing, and my mom calls. You might remember a while ago I told you my mom had a kidney stone.
The Sainted Mary Claire had a kidney stone.
And at the time, they said, we can do surgery or you can wait it out. And at the time she said, well, I'll wait it out.
Hasn't gotten better.
Well, because the kidney stone can move,
Uh-huh.
so it gets to a point where you're like, oh, well, it doesn't hurt anymore because it's making its way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then it hits you out of the blue.
Oh,
and it was, and she said, and she was home, and Daddy Gary was at work, and she was trying to talk me into just sitting there at her house with her till he got home from work. I'm like, no, we're gonna go to the hospital.
Now, can I guess what's happening here? First of all, she tried to talk you into sitting and waiting because she did not want to be seen.
Well, she.
Am I right?
No.
With you?
Because this is on the phone. She doesn't know this is what's showing up at her house.
I see. Okay. I thought you were there.
No.
Oh, okay.
She's doing I'm fine. No, I don't need to go to the hospital. I'm like, Mom, you need to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
So I get to her house and she sees my face and it's, oh my God, what happened? I'm like, it's fine. I just had some stuff lasered off my face. So we go to the emergency room.
Mm-hmm.
She's in a great deal of pain. We're there for her.
Oh, I'm not laughing that she's in pain.
No.
I just know what's coming.
But the first thing she says when the doctor comes in, she says, I just have to let you know, my daughter had stuff burned off her face. She's not a meth addict. She was very concerned.
She's a beautiful girl, really.
About me being seen in public.
Yeah.
Like this.
I thought she was going to say, you wait in the car.
No, but before we address any of her problems, she had to get it out there. My daughter who brought me is not a meth addict.
Didn't really want to be seen with you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So that's my quick
All
story.
All right. It's 9:36.
More guests in the studio. Brett, I didn't catch your last name.
Graham.
Brett Graham, who is the president of the Huntsman Mental Health Institute. and Miranda Bernard, who is the president of the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation.
That's right.
Are you arch enemies, or do you work together?
We work together. We are the best of friends. Yeah.
It might be instructive. What's the difference?
You bet. So the Institute actually is the combination of our clinical operations at the University of Utah, Huntsman Mental Health Institute, as well as the Department of Psychiatry, which has our education and training as well as our research. So we're putting those those actually really three missions and pillars together really is all of the kind of efforts we have around mental health.
And then the foundation is getting grants and...
Yeah, that's
that
right.
sort of
So
thing.
we raise funds and awareness for all of the great work that's happening at Huntsman Mental Health Institute that Brett and his team are doing every day.
This is kind of revolutionary, as I recall, and I don't know how many years ago it was, that the Huntsman Family Foundation, I don't know who spearheaded this, said, okay, we've got this great cancer institute going here, and it's world-renowned now. Maybe we ought to start trying to consolidate and do things with the mental health aspect of it all. I mean, there was... the NAMI, or not NAMI, what was the... Uni, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
And so Huntsman moved into that and reorganized everything. And
it was really impressive what the Huntsman family did. If you think about what John and Karen Huntsman did with cancer, that was really a personal effort from them and really driven by their own experiences as well as their parents. When John Huntsman was nearing the end of his life, he really looked at his children and said, I want you to find, as he termed it, the cancer of your generation. And they thought long and hard and actually looked at their own personal experiences and said, mental health is that for us. And so that's what really led them to make that gift and look for a way to organize it in a way that would have the greatest amount of impact.
Yeah, we've talked to Christina Huntsman about this before, about, you think, well, it's the rich and powerful Huntsman family. They don't have any problems, and there are mental health problems
in every family. Yeah. Every family deals with this on some level.
And I think that was they said this is what we need to focus on, because it's not. I mean, we're experiencing it, but you look around, everybody's having some.
Yeah, it's interesting you'd say that. Yesterday morning, I was at the Crisis Care Center, and we were helping someone take them through a tour. And during the tour, it was discussed that in that lobby, you can have someone that is quite affluent. Mm-hmm. Right, you can have someone that is unhoused, and you can have someone somewhere in the middle, and all of them are experiencing a crisis, and yet their circumstances are quite different in terms of maybe their backgrounds. But you're right; it does cross every boundary.
So we're asking people to donate to help with this cause, with this mission. Tell people where their money is going.
Yeah, well, their money goes however the funds are needed the most at Huntsman Mental Health Institute. So the funds come in support of our foundation. We're able to work with the Institute to make sure that we can get people the help that they need and support the programs that need that help. We know that it's really expensive to provide high quality mental health care. It really takes all of us contributing and making sure that our friends, our loved ones, ourselves are able to get the help that we need when we need it.
Wouldn't it be remarkable if Utah became the spotlight of, hey, they're the people who've really tackled mental health. They're because everybody thinks you people in Utah are crazy, So we're really tackled mental health and become the beacon of help for people.
If you look at the aspiration of when the Huntsmans created the Institute by combining those entities, that aspiration really was exactly what you said, is to how do we do this in a way where we can not only provide the best services to people here, we can also attract the best minds, the best thinking, and bring them here so that we can have impact here, greater
and it spreads out.
Exactly.
Spreads out across the world, hopefully.
Somebody just texted in, do you help with PTSD for war and military?
Actually, yes, we do. In fact, one of the great things that is kind of because our location is right across from Research Park is the VA.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and so we have researchers that where their studies involve those that are in our military or were and are suffering from some of those things. So PTSD from acts of war or those types of experiences, as well as other PTSD causes.
I think that the emergency room for mental health idea, the crisis care intake, I think that's just an amazing idea. Could you expand on that?
You bet. It is an amazing idea, and it has really taken people partnering from across the spectrum. If you think of the partners not only from the university, from Huntsman Mental Health, but also from the county, from the state, from cities, as well as emergency medical responders, all of those have to come together. And when someone is in crisis and you're able to help them stabilize, there's a journey after that as well.
Sure, yeah.
And so being able to, in some ways, play as a kind of air traffic control and help them navigate to additional resources that might help them on the journey and help them improve, that's important as well.
It wasn't all that long ago that this effort started with Huntsman Mental Health Institute. About how long ago did they really start knuckling down to do this?
Yeah, I think that, so the Institute was founded a few years ago, so right around 2020, I believe. So, we've been working since then to really build up what the strategic need is so we can serve as many people as possible and in a way that they need to be served. The Crisis Care Center is a great example of that. It's been open just a little over a year, and it's already served more than 10,000 people from around the state.
Yeah, and that we were talking to somebody earlier, and it says it cost about $80,000 a day just to run that, just that part of it. So you can see where the money is needed, and if you help your fellow citizens, but you may need the help yourself too. So 888-989-0963.
Or you can text HOPE to 33986.
And a monthly donation would be terrific because it's like Hinsey was saying earlier. It's the cost of a pizza a month.
Yeah.
I mean,
right?
You could do that.
So, or you can go to yourbrainisbeautiful.org. There are ways you can donate there too, and there's all kinds of information there as well. And remember, if you or a family member is in crisis or Gina likes to point out, and it's true. You think crisis is like, I'm at the end of my rope, and I'm gonna do away with myself. No, it could be just that you're feeling anxious, or
just having a tough time,
or lonely, or you don't know where to turn. You can call 988 and get help there, and that's staffed.
And you don't have to wait till things get bad.
That's staffed by Huntsman professionals, right?
It is,
and that costs money. So that's why we're asking for it. So, thanks a lot. It's a great thing that they're. Well, you know what it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your support. We are so appreciative to each of you and your listeners.
Well, so call the phone bank that's right outside the door, 888-989-0963, or text HOPE to 33986. Thanks a lot, you guys.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. We're going to take a break, play a song, and we got the boner of the week coming up. Stand by for that. Gina, it's the home show this week.
Yeah, it's the Daybreak Home and Outdoor Recreation Expo going on this. It starts today, actually.
It's free.
It's free. Did I tell you it was free?
Not now, but now you will.
Everything about it is free. Free parking, free admission, free seminars hourly, free gift for the first 100 daily people to show up, and fun free hands-on activities for all ages, all weekends. So bring the kids. So get them set up with some of those activities. Oh, by the way, it's out at the ballpark in America First Square. That's the new B Stadium. You know where that is, out in South Jordan. Go to thebesthomeshow.com. There you can see the different vendors that are going to be there. Home improvement experts from all over the valley help you with stuff in your yard, your garden. Get ready for the summer ahead. Daybreak Home and Outdoor Recreation Expo today and tomorrow at the ballpark at America First Square, thebesthomeshow.com.
Did you miss out on your favorite radio from hell?
So I've been looking through this University of Utah library archive of all this radio stuff. And there's an interview here with Tom Barberi, Gina's dad, an interview conducted by Glenda Reeson. And it's a transcript of it. And should we do a little bit of this? Did it open for you?
It's being very difficult.
I mean, I can just read it if you want, but...
Oh, there we go. Okay.
So Glenda Reeson, so Phil Reeson was Tom's sports guy, or just partner on the radio?
They did news.
They did news and stuff. And so Glenda was his wife.
Mm-hmm.
So she's interviewing Tom Barberi, and this is at Call Radio.
Call
Radio. And they're this is in 1985.
Okay.
And they're talking about somebody named Benny, who I think is the station owner.
Station manager owner, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
we start with
you want to be Glenda or you want to be Tom?
I'll be Tom.
Okay, I'll be Glenda. I would like to ask you, Tom, to give me your job description.
What's a job description?
Well, then let me ask you, do you consider yourself a DJ or a radio personality?
Glenda's doing a project on the radio, so we have to do an interview thing. Job description. I'd like to know what the answer is to that one.
Well, I thought about interviewing Benny. Maybe I'll just have to ask him the same question.
That would be an interesting answer. I would like to know what his job description is.
No, what his idea of your job description is.
Oh, my job description is play lots of commercials and make Benny rich, I suppose. Well, job description.
Well, you like being called a DJ, or would you rather be called a personality?
Well, DJ is not a bad term, except it is misleading because it means a disc jockey, and I haven't played a disc in years. I think DJ is the term that fits more in the top 40, more music-formatted radio stations. They're legitimate disc jockeys, per se. I guess the job description, for lack of a better term, is to call us personalities, which means that we are supposed to be unique individuals, and we do unique and individual things on the radio. That'll work as a job description, I guess.
Well, I bought this book because I wanted to read you. I mean, this is what they're teaching in college. I wanted to read this little section to you. When he is describing DJs or radio personalities, he says, the author, most DJs have giant egos. Most male DJs I know are 5 or 6 inches shorter than the norm and have 3 things in common. They're generally insecure, divorced, and almost always attractive.
That's about 95% correct, I would say.
His feeling about DJs, they are real unique people, but I don't think that they're always hyperactive.
No.
Are you insecure?
Very. Oh, I think so. Ask Harpo, he knows. I think everybody in this kind of business, whether you want to call it show business or whatever, you have to have basic insecurities. And I think that's probably the fuel that makes you run, because you have to have that content, that constant need to be liked and constant need for approval. And that's what we do as performers. We're looking for approval. We want the laugh or the applause or the strokes that you get from people saying that they like what you do and support and so on. So the basic insecurities feed the fire that keeps you trying to perform.
Well, does it have to do with ego, or are those two separate? Because there is a basic insecure personality. Does that mean your ego's oversized, or do you...
I'm not a psychiatrist, but I would say that you can't separate the two, because the ego and the insecurity, I think both of them work together to make us run. Because I work very hard every morning for 4 solid hours to try to better what I did yesterday or better what I did the previous hour, try to come up with something new that's going to make somebody say, hey, did you hear that Tom this morning? That's my goal, is to get people to listen and then maybe comment on the fact that I said something either funny or interesting or something that piqued their interest.
Well, do you consider yourself easygoing as opposed to being an intense person?
Very.
You're very easygoing?
Oh, I think so.
And you, is your desk neat all the time?
Really? It's organized disorder. I like things in their place. I need everything to be cleaned up and proper. I can't stand mess for some reason. Is that true?
Yeah.
Was he a clean freak?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Things have to be very orderly. And it's just that way in the studio. I've got to have everything just so, otherwise it upsets me mentally for some stupid reason. I don't know what. I like things all in their place and everything is very neat. I don't think I'm hyperactive. If anything, I'm a very lazy person.
Yes.
I'm only hyperactive between 6 and 10 when I'm doing my show. Then it's a constant high-speed whirlwind of mental activity.
But to most people, that is 8 hours worth of work.
To do what I think is a good show, or to do what I really think is what I'm paid to do, at 10 o'clock, I'm mentally exhausted. I'm really tired. It takes me about a half hour to come down from that high level. Mm-hmm. I had a couple of these blood pressure tests when the different health organizations were around. They'd come out for a promotion. They took my blood pressure when I'm off the air, and it's absolutely skyrocketing. When after I come off the air, my body comes back to some semblance of normalcy, and I don't have high blood pressure. But for those 4 hours, I'm at such an emotional peak that by 10 o'clock, I'm really tired. I'm kind of wiped out.
And you still say you're easygoing.
Very, after 10 o'clock.
After 10 o'clock.
I'm not demanding.
I've jumped around on the question, so I'll have to check my notes. Let's look at your background. Where are you from and how you got started in the business? Is this interesting?
For me, I don't know. If it's for him.
Well, we do the show for us.
Yeah.
But, you know.
This is my dad's been gone for a while. This is nice to have him around.
Talk a little bit about how you got started. Before we start that, would you tell me your age range?
My age range, I'm between birth and death. Partly close to the latter at this point.
Well, I know what you are. I know that you are about my age.
42, barely. The ink's not even dry on the card that I never got. Paper's even worn off on the present that I didn't receive.
Your background.
Background. I was born in a small farm community, just a farming background. All my family's a big, all-Italian family, all farmers and ranchers. I grew up in San Jose, all the normal stuff. Went to high school, went to college, went to 3 colleges. Because of athletics, I went to 3 different colleges. Played football, wrestled in college, San Jose City College, Idaho State University, Cal Poly, Luis Obispo. I left college before getting a degree because I was injured and I couldn't play sports anymore, which was the only reason for going to school, right? Drink beer, play football, chase girls. I was a failure in all 3. I was good at drinking beer.
Were you a loner or outgoing? Were you more secure with a group of people?
We'll have to continue.
Oh, I need to know what happened.
Well, it's all.
Well, you can look it up for yourself. It's at the University of Utah. You see, there are dozens of these oral histories of people who are in media.
Mm-hmm.
Many of the names you do not recognize, and some of the names you think, how the hell they're there and I'm not?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with most of them.
I think we need to get in touch with the head of the communications department.
Give them our stuff.
We have a bunch of stuff.
Well, I think maybe the communication department at the library too.
Craig Worth.
Yeah, Craig Worth.
Dr. Craig Worth.
Yeah.
Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong. Celebrate all night long. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. In the Clyde Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go.
9:53. Let's get to Boner of the Week, shall we?
Yeah, we're running late, huh?
Yeah, let's get on with it.
Dave, the flower guy, is here. Hi, David.
Hello.
Are you okay today?
Yeah.
Well, did you get a bagel or a donut or something?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, Dave, if you see Dave around town, he'll almost always have flowers with him. He's out there on his scooter, so buy some flowers from Dave. Here we go, David. Boner of the Week. We got to get through this quick. Boner candidate number 1 from
Tuesday, because it was a short week.
Oh, Tuesday. Monday was Memorial Day. That's right. Says Donald Trump's point man. Oh, it's the guy down in who went to Greenland. He's the governor of Louisiana, and he went. Donald Trump sent him to Greenland to talk to the Greenlanders about becoming part of America. And he took gifts. He took MAGA hats and chocolate chip cookies, and he said to all the kids in Greenland, there's more chocolate chip cookies. If you come to my mansion in Louisiana, you'll be able to eat all the chocolate chip cookies you want.
Reaper.
Boner candidate number 2 from Wednesday. Everybody's talking about how he did it when they should be talking about why he did it. You like that one, do you? Kennedy Jr. picking up snakes. What a dumbass. Boner candidate number 3 from yesterday. We tried to explain that there are rules and procedures about getting a president's face on a $250 bill. Living presidents are not supposed to be on currency. Living politicians. Apparently, living politicians can be on coins, but not on currency.
Really?
But Donald Trump is determined he's going to get his face on a $250 bill. And Boner candidate number 5 from today. And then he said to her, "Hand up." The cop who said to the woman, "I know you had a cell phone in your right hand." And she said, "No, I didn't." "Yes, you did." "No, I didn't. I really didn't. Look here." And she shows him she doesn't have a right hand. She's just got an arm.
That should have been the end of it, right
Yep.
there.
Yeah.
All right. So those are the candidates, Dave. Which one?
Today's.
Today is the one you want to. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It was. It was pretty stupid.
It was.
Pretty stupid.
Thank you, David.
So the Radiothon continues. Nick will be here to usher you through the next part of it with all the matches and
Well,
other
he
things.
is here.
Oh,
He's right there.
Hi, Nick.
I'm on the other side of the studio.
Okay.
So we have a cavernous studio here.
He's going through all of his notes. All right, so let's do the promo and crawl toward the exit. Oh, here we go. Well, that's it for Radio from
It for the week.
Oh, Radio from Hell. This is it right here on X96.
All right. So, call the bank out there. There's volunteers waiting to take your call. They're right outside the door, 888-989-0963. Text the word HOPE to 33986 or visit yourbrainisbeautiful.org to help out. All right, I think we're good. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
Anytime is a good time for a vasectomy.
Yes. Nick is next.